Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy people. Hey, man. Y'all Nigerian niggas stay out my motherfucking inbox, man. Trying to scam a nigga, man. Nigga. I'm Nigerian too, nigga. Fuck out my inbox with that fuck shit. Catch y'all niggas in the States and put a foot in your ass. Yo, what's good, man? What's up with y'all, yo? What y'all got going on, man? Tap in, man. Tap in. What's in your cup, Jay? Don't worry about what's in my cup. It's like, nah, I'm playing. What's good? It's Gatorade, chat. What up? What up? What up? What's up? Yo, what's good with my people, man? They made accounts with your face trying to scam. Yeah, man, motherfucking. First thing in the morning, nigga in my inbox talking about, I want to buy your books. Where are you from? Nigga, get the fuck out my goddamn, nigga. I don't trust no goddamn Nigerian, man. Listen, stop telling people you from Nigeria, man. That shit is not something to... look, I'm half Nigerian, but in these times, when you say Nigeria, the first thing that come to my fucking mind is this bitch is trying to scam me. I don't hear nothing else. All I hear is, you Nigerian? Oh, all I hear is scam. Stay the fuck out my inbox, niggas. Yo, what's up with y'all, bro? What y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Yesterday, she said I'm half Nigerian too. For real though. Yesterday, man, was my rest day. I be relaxing on Wednesdays. And now it's Thursday. We got Thursday, Friday. We're here to finish out this week strong. Yo, listen. Life is about balance, chosen ones. No matter what you are doing, balance yourself. I know you got bills to pay. I know you got duties, responsibilities, and so many things going on. But you need rest. You need balance. Some of y'all are overworking. Some of y'all are working way too many hours. You're neglecting things that matter in your life. Understand, life operates on a chakra system. A lot of y'all are spending so much time working that the only thing is activated is your root chakra, survival. You're in survival mode. You're constantly waking up every day chasing bills, chasing money. There's things that matter beyond that. You don't gotta work 100 hours to pay your bills, gang. You don't gotta work 200 hours a week to pay your motherfucking bills, gang. Get in there 30 hours or get the bills paid. If you can't pay your bills doing 30 hours a week at a 9 to 5, you at the wrong fucking job. You might as well quit that motherfucker and go into business for yourself. 30 fucking hours and you can't make $2,000 in 30 hours? Think about that. I'm just saying, bro. Take your time and relax, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, man. Rome wasn't built in a night. Real shit, man. If you can't get that shit done, if you can't pay your bills for the month in one 40-hour check, it's the wrong fucking job. You need to figure some other shit out. Yo, what's good with y'all, man? What's up with y'all, bro? Right? What's up with y'all, man? Huh? Yeah, man. It's cool, man. Somebody said easy to say when you're on EBT. Why niggas feel like I'm on EBT? Because I'm black? I don't get no government insurance. Nigga, I'm a black man, bro. They don't give us shit. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all white boys that love to run y'all mouth, y'all can go to Social Security and get shit. You're white. Niggas, we can't go get that shit. But they don't give me shit, nigga. I can figure this shit out. Niggas gotta figure this shit out. That's why we do. That's why niggas figure this shit out. Yo, because we don't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? Always these white boys always running their fucking mouth about what a nigga got going on. Nigga, we gotta figure this shit out, nigga. You can use your skin color. I can't. All right, anyway. Yo, what's up with y'all, man? How you feeling? I hope everybody feeling good, bro. I hope everybody motherfucking in they bag, moving around. Guys, I am not that guy. You know, I'm going to say what I say out my mouth. I love everybody. But in the simulation, I get down on niggas too. I don't just get down on the white boys. When niggas come in talking stupid, I get on niggas' ass too. It's the simulation. Some of y'all are programmed NPCs. Speaking of NPCs, do you know the agents in your life? Yeah, this morning we talking about agents. Facebook, what's up? YouTube, yo. TikTok, I love you. Somebody said I got a question, hit me. What's up, bro? Shut your nice ass up, okay. What's good, what's the question? God talk, you already know. Coney, what up? Create your own reality. James, thank you for the share. Shout out to James, man. James being this bitch. Consistent. Every day. Consistent. Where's your guest box? Yo, what's the question, bro? I don't do guests, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the teacher. If you want to teach, if you want to be on live, get your motherfucking put in the work just like I did and get you a following. You know what I'm saying? Follow. I gave y'all niggas the blueprint a long time ago. What's good though? Right? I ain't scary, bro. I just don't want to talk to any drunk ass nigga that feel like they woke, man. Go do that shit with Young Pharaoh. He be up here adding niggas. This ain't that. So, yo, you know what I'm saying? My skin color has never benefited me once. Shut your bitch ass up. Imagine a white man saying his skin color never benefited him in fucking America. Shut your hoe ass up, man. You not even a realistic motherfucker. I don't got time to be talking to these fantasy ass niggas. Yo, anyway, right? Guys, let me explain something about race, right? In the simulation, there's benefits, right? Now, it's your choice. Just like there's benefits for whites, there's benefits for blacks, right? White people, you benefit in society. This is a white person's society, right? I went to a restaurant last night, a high scale restaurant. I was probably like, there's only like 10 black people in there. Restaurant full of whites. I could not walk to the bathroom without somebody like, they were just surprised I was in there eating with them. You see what I'm saying? This is a white society. We're not going to sugarcoat this shit and act like we don't know, right? We all got to be aware. Let's talk about this real quick. Yo, but that's cool. But guess what? I benefit through nature. As a black man, I can go out in the sun, shirt off. It don't bother me. So there's benefits, bro. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Be cool. Understand understand. Listen, the game is the matrix. If you're a white man, you need to learn how to use your skin color to your advantage. If you white and you ain't never benefited off your skin color, you're a goddamn fool. You're stupid. You're stupid. And I'm just being honest to you. I'm just being real with you. Whereas you got a nigga like me, I'm tapped in with the ether. That's why I can sit up here and give you this sauce. I understand my position. You understand? We are all a team. We can all benefit each other. If you a white man and you out here and you like, yo, you know what? I don't like the way the world is looking. I don't like the way everybody's separated. Boom, boom. You can use your skin color to push and get in a lane, right? By making sure everybody see everybody as equals to your community of people who think that they are better based on their skin color, right? Let's be real about this situation. So I'm not judging you because you're a white dude. That's your benefit. Just like in nature, I benefit. You see what I'm saying? But don't come in here talking all that, oh, you on EBT shit, because I'm going to put you in your fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I love you. Right? Somebody said, how you on YouTube and losing? If you call this losing gang, if you call me waking up, clocking into myself every day and getting paid, if you call that losing, nigga, yeah, I'm a loser, my nigga. All right. If you call this, all I got to do today. This is my job. Right? If this is losing, fuck it. I'm a loser. All right. So, yo, let's tap in. Do you know the agents in your life? Somebody said I just clock into life. On God, that's it. I clock into myself, gang. I'm not in rush hour traffic trying to go make another nigga rich. Clocking into me. You know what I'm saying? My bitch upstairs sleep. You feel me? So if I'm losing, fuck it. I'm a loser. Yo, what's up with y'all, bro? How y'all feeling, man? I know a lot of people don't like me because I talk that shit, bro. I don't hold it back from nobody, right? I ain't coming at white people. I ain't coming at black people. I love everybody because at the end of the day, this is a game of consciousness, and we all need to know our place and fit and play our part in this consciousness war. There are white men who can help us as a collective by talking to their community of people and letting them see, yo, we have been tricked. Racism is a trick. And you need to do that, bro. You need to do that. If you got courage, if you a real man and you really down with this consciousness shit, why are you not doing that? Why are you not speaking to your community to change their views? Because you can be the chosen one for your people. Understand? I just put that out there for you. Somebody's going to do it. Because at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck if you're black or white. They're going to sacrifice your ass. It's chosen ones that's black, chosen ones that's white, all going through the same shit. They don't care about skin color. They care about this. They care about your energy. They care about your soul. They don't care about nothing else. They lie to you and act like they do. But then when it comes down to it, they're going to put the knife in your back too. Because this is an entity thing. Somebody got to be better than the next. That's how they push division. It's not a black and white thing, bro. When you realize that, this is when you'll sit in front of people that look like you and say, yo, we should stop doing this because it's not about skin color. I'm telling you, man. There's some white brother in the crowd listening. I just gave you sauce, bro, to really shake some shit up. Who got the courage to do it? Now, anyway, I ain't about to talk y'all to death with this race shit. First off, I want to say this. This is not a place of race and division. This is a place of love. All right? Don't come in here with your racist hate shit because I am going to say some shit that's going to make people not like me. But I'm not here to be liked. Right? Powerful men are never liked. Nobody likes Trump. Nobody likes Elon Musk. Nobody likes Jay-Z. I'm not here to be fucking liked. I don't want friends. I'm here to do my job, bro. I'm here to lay my shit down and keep it moving. I am not here to make motherfucking fans and friends. All right? The real gonna recognize the real. The fake, they gonna hate. That's how it goes. This ain't a place of religion. This ain't a place of division. This is a place of consciousness, understanding. Because at the end of the day, we are all reflections of one another. At the end of the day, I'm source just like you are source. At the end of the day, we all come from the same source. Whether you're white, whether you're Mexican, any other nationality, or whatever you consider yourself are, we are one and the same. We all woke up and majority of us took a piss and a shit this morning already. You know, 111's in the chat if you took a piss or a shit this morning. 111's in the chat if you woke up and took a piss, took a shit. Yeah, exactly. So ain't no difference. You know what I mean? All right, man. Let's tap in, yo. Shout out to the collective of souls that's in here. I appreciate everybody that's joining. If you found this message today, this is for you, right? Guys, let's do a favor. Right? We're going to focus on the positivity I'm no longer the rest of this live going to make a comment on the weird shit, right? The haters going to be here. I'm just going to harvest their energy. I'm letting you know, haters, trolls, type what you want. I'm not commenting on it. If you get too crazy, you're going to get muted. All right? If you want to be mute, if you want to be able to type and say you're hating that shit, watch how don't spam. Spam and get you muted. Spam and get you out of here. I don't care what you say, what you do. Just don't spam shit back to back to back to back unless you want to get muted. All right? The haters going to come, man. They hated Christ. Right? Hate is a sign that you're upon your truth. All right? Everybody ain't going to hate you, but the haters going to be here. You know what I'm saying? They need your energy. We did not come here to be loved. A lot of y'all out here chasing love, and that's why your life sucked. You ain't come here to be loved, chosen one. You ain't come here to be liked. A lot of y'all chasing approval. That's why your life sucks. You ain't come here for people to approve of you. You came here to rewrite the code. And that's why a lot of people, feel how they feel. Because you came here to change shit up. All right, let's tap in. Right? Let's tap in. Do you understand the agents in your life? And it's very important that you know when you're dealing with an agent, chosen one. Now, we talked about NPCs. What are NPCs? These are real human beings. Let's break down NPCs real quick because we're going to get into it. Now, there's 3 types of people in this reality. All right, first off, before we dive in too deep, let me talk to my people. Who's new, right? If this is your first time finding out this live, if this is your first time tapping in with us, drop a new in the chat, man. All my OGs, y'all know what to do. 111s in the chat. Who's new? Let's tap in with the new people because I need you guys to understand. I need you guys to understand this. If you found this live this morning, it is not by chance. You're tapped in because you are on the path of Christ consciousness. You're probably someone who has been questioning reality. You're probably someone who has seen the patterns, seen the code. You probably even seen the grid, right? So if this is your first time, I need you to understand you ain't find this by chance. They do whatever they can to cover this shit up, bro. They don't want you in this place because in this space, you get an upgrade. I have an ability to talk and make your perception turn online because I have an ability to tell you the things that you are seeing in your life and then make you understand it. See, you already kind of understand this game, but once we bring certain things into your fruition, into your understanding, now you can't unsee it. And that makes you powerful. And one thing we understand about these systems that we, that have tried to overtake us is they don't want us powerful. They don't want you knowing, right? So shout out to all my new people, man. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter your skin color. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter your sexual preference. None of that shit. What matters is your consciousness. And if you can understand this information, this is for you. How many of you feel like you're in the Matrix? How many of y'all understand that? Now, my OGs, I already know y'all know. But all my new people, if you feel like this is the Matrix, you're in a simulation, 111's in the chat. If you're starting to understand that, 111's in the chat. 111's in the chat. What's up? What's up? Shout out to all my new people, man. I'm glad to see y'all, man. Thank you. We streaming right now live on TikTok at JOriginator111. We are streaming on YouTube at JOriginator and Facebook at J the Originator. The Originator all together. Yo, TikTok. If you're new and you're following me, I must warn you, this is my only page. The scammers be on me, bro. They know I get to that bag. They trying to use my image. They getting y'all info. They getting y'all inbox with fake pages of me talking about readings and stuff. If it's not this page right here, where you see me live, it is not me. I promise you. And if you ever book a phone call, if they cannot go live with you on that FaceTime, it is not me. Before you send your money, I do a confirm. I confirm my face on a FaceTime before you send. And I'm just telling y'all because I don't want y'all to be scammed. I don't want y'all to lose y'all money. So if that person who's asking, yo, you want to do a one-on-one, whatever, whatever, if they can't video call you and show that it's me, it ain't me. All right? That's what I do for my clients. I video call first before we get dive in. All right? So I'm just letting y'all know there are gonna be people, TikTok. There's gonna be people in your inbox acting like me. It's not me, bro. Unless it's this page. And if you do any service or anything with me before you pay, FaceTime call, WhatsApp. That's what I do. I show my face to you. Either WhatsApp, Instagram, or iPhone. All right, let's tap in, man. Fuck these weird ass scammers, man. Now they leaving my page. Y'all some weird ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Get your own money. So, NPCs, bro. NPCs have no chance against you, the control player. You are a player that is in control. Your consciousness is controlling your actions, your movements, your choices, your decisions. Therefore, you are a control player because it starts off as consciousness first. All right? Control player. What makes you a control player? First off, you have to have the awareness that you are in a simulation. All right? You have the awareness that you are in the matrix. Secondly, all right, you have the awareness that you are not the vessel. You are not the body. The body is your tool to experience. You are the consciousness that gets the experience. All right? You understand that you are the consciousness, not the body. All right? Another thing that makes you a control player is that you understand that you control your reality. You are taking accountability for your life. And you are actively learning how to manifest and pull in opportunities and controlling your life the way that you want to. You're starting to understand things that happen are not random. It is based on you attracting both good and bad. All right. Now, a control player is someone who is not controlled by things outside of themselves, meaning programming, substances. All right. Now, some of y'all are on y'all way to being full-fledged control players. This is the status that you want to be on. If you're dealing with drug problems, if you're dealing with issues, substance issues, understand, bro, when you're on this side of the fence, you don't need fucking drugs, man. When you're on this side of the fence, you don't need drugs. You get high off life. All right, so NPCs, man. What are NPCs? Now, this picture is not suggesting that NPCs are only white people. All right, there's somebody in there, oh, he's such a racist. He's calling NPCs only whites. No, I'm not one of these guys who push division. I'm not one of these guys who we're better than them and this and that and they did this. No, right? I don't accept trauma that I've never been through, right? And one thing I never been through was slavery. So I don't accept that trauma. I don't believe in that shit. You know, if I would have seen it, if one of my ancestors would have confirmed that, yeah, we were slaves, I never. My great grandma was never a slave. Her mom wasn't a slave. My grandmom wasn't. And, you know, so I don't believe in that shit. So I don't accept the traumas of imaginary shit that I never been through. All right. So I'm not that guy that's pushing white versus black. Right? Somebody said, I lost you. Nigga, you was never found, motherfucker. I never found you, nigga. Right? So at the end of the day, NPCs come in all colors. Right? NPCs come in all colors. So you gotta understand this, right? It's black and white. Now, guys, listen. A lot of y'all niggas want to be slaves so bad. Y'all niggas want that trauma so bad. But I'm like Kanye West, right? Think about niggas now. What makes you think niggas back then was any different? Could they enslave niggas now? Could they come in and enslave niggas right now? Fuck no. Why y'all think the niggas back then was soft and pussy? They would have just been slaves. I don't get it. I don't understand it. What's the difference between niggas? If anything, niggas now is way softer than they was back then. So Stop believing in this imaginary trauma that they want you to believe in, bro. I'm with Kanye. If niggas was slaves, it was by choice. Right? And if you feel like I'm just talking just to talk, you know what to do. Take your thumb, put it on the screen, and leave. You see what I'm saying? But chat, I want y'all to understand this, right? This how you know that I'm talking that shit to you. Cause if you feel like, if you feel like, yo, this nigga's crazy, why you sitting there watching me? Who crazy? The nigga that's talking or the person that's watching it? The nigga that's talking or the nigga that's sitting there watching the shit? Exactly. All right. So anyway, let's tap in, right? NPCs come in all forms, bro. It's not just white people. It's not just black people. It's everybody, right? Y'all think them niggas that's standing on the block all day, twisting their dreads and saying the same shit, them niggas is NPCs. Gang members, NPCs. All types of shit, right? So yeah, nigga, it's NPCs in your life. All right, whether you want to believe it or not, I don't give a fuck, right? But NPCs come in all colors, all shapes, all sizes. All colors, all shapes, all sizes. All right? Now, what you gotta understand is this, right? Yo, y'all gotta look at the comments and use your discernment. It ain't that many people in here hating on a nigga that's talking about the Matrix. I ain't a rapper. I'm not a politician. I'm just a nigga that talk about the Matrix. Why so many niggas in here trying to disrupt and hate? Right? Come on, man. It's by design. They want us distracted. So pay attention. Yo, listen. Soldier Boy don't even get this much hate. Right? So, NPCs, what are they? These are the real human beings of this matrix. All right? You are not a human being, right? You are not a human being. You are the consciousness that is in control of the body. What did the Christ say? The Christ told the people, ye are of the world, but I am not of this world. Chosen one, you are like the Christ. If you can hear this and understand this, you are a consciousness that has come from elsewhere. Now, we talked about this, right? We've talked about this. We talked about why a lot of us are here, the mission. We're taking our earth back, right? This was once a place where souls came and it was free. All right, this place was taken over and people have been in bondage. All right, consciousness has forgot what it was and it started to believe that it was a human being and it fell to all the programming. Now consciousness is back online and we're starting to remember exactly what we are. Now, you are not a human. You're just incarnated in a human body. All right, as a human being. You are not the body. The body is technology. How do we know that the body's tech? You can see. You can perceive. When you eat something, it hits your taste buds, tells your consciousness what you're tasting. The body requires rest. Just like this, I can't leave it on every day. It needs to be charged. So does your body. You have an electromagnetic field. All right, the body's tech. This is your vessel. It's an instrument to experience physical life. You gotta understand. Life is about attracting, not chasing. This is why you have an electromagnetic field. Keyword, magnetic. Life is about attracting, chosen one. All right, let the crazy man speak. Listen to me. So, think about this. How do we know life's about attracting? Listen, I'm about to give you free game, fellas. You want a type of woman? Let's say you a black dude and you want to fuck with white girls. You got to know what attracts them. First off, guess what you notice? When you riding in your car and you bumping Future and trap music, most white bitches don't be looking at that shit. They'll see it and turn their head. It's not because they racist. They just are not attracted to street shit. They don't come from that background. Turn on some motherfucking rock and roll or some shit and watch how many white bitches be looking at your car. You attract things. You have to understand what is attractive. White dudes, you want to attract a black girl? Right? Go put on some nice J's and a nice little outfit, get your cut together, and go to one of these clubs. I bet your sister talk to you. So life is about attracting. When you understand how to become attractive to the things that you want, you can start attracting all types of shit, not just people. All right? I'm giving y'all real sauce, bro. You know what I'm saying? So understand, bro, this is why you have an electromagnetic field. The body is not you. It is your technology. It is your vessel. You must learn how to control it. Being a human being, you have to learn how to control your emotions. It's technology. If you don't understand the tech, you're not going to be able to use it. You got to understand how to control your urges. You got to know how to attract the things that you want. Success, opportunities are attracted. You can put yourself in position to get an opportunity that the next person can't. Money is an energy. It is attracted. And when you understand that, you'll understand why the body's technology. You are not this body. The body is like your controller. The brain is like your controller. Intention, focus, action. These are buttons on the controller. You feel what I'm saying? Understand the tech, bro. All right, if you understand the tech, life gonna be easy. And that's what we talk about in here. All right, so they don't like when I give y'all this type of sauce, man. This shit easy as fuck. This shit too easy for real. And when you understand, like, yo, life ain't hard. You just really don't know what the fuck you doing. Life ain't hard, chosen one. You just don't know what the fuck you doing because you didn't get an instruction manual. And not on top of that, not only did you not get an instruction manual, everything that you ever learned was to limit you. Everything that you think you know about life was to limit you into the chains of this fake ass society, this construct. You were purposely handicapped. So if your life is hard right now, I promise you, it's not hard. You just don't know what the fuck you're doing. It's about to get better. If you really hear, lend me your ear. All right. So who are the NPCs? NPCs are real human beings. Human being form only exists in the 3D reality. Human being form does not exist outside of the 3D density. That's why you have to be in human form to incarnate in this reality. Humans only exist in the Matrix. Now, there are some human beings who are here only because you chose to log into the Matrix. You chose to come here. You got to understand that. Everybody is not a soul. Everybody did not come from elsewhere. This is why you can see what others can't. This is why you can see the patterns when others can't. This is why you can be in traffic and be like, man, there ain't no way all four of them cars just merged simultaneously in perfect harmony into the left lane at the same time. This shit fake. You can see that, other niggas can't. See what I'm saying? This is why the Christ tell you, forgive them, for they know not what they do. You don't think that Christ understood that these people wanted him to die? He knew that they knew that they was trying to kill him. That's not what he was saying. What he was saying is these bitches is NPCs, gang. They don't got no control over what they're doing. They're just following the program. That's why life tells you, do not become a product of your environment, because environment codes behavior in the simulation. That's why it's so weird to be different in this world. That's why you are so judged when you don't follow the same views and beliefs as everyone around you. You got to understand that. Stop trying to wake everybody up. See, I ain't trying to wake everybody up. What y'all don't realize is I go live. Whoever pop in and hear this and see it, you woke yourself up. I'm just speaking. Whoever can resonate with it, this is when you understand, okay, I'm a consciousness. You see those clowns in the chat talking shit? Oh, this man's crazy. But they still in here though. You know why? They don't have self-control. They don't have free will. They just have the illusion. They don't understand they're literally being used by the Matrix to try to be a distraction. And they can't leave. You see what I'm saying? They don't get it. But see, I do because I have awareness of what I mean. Understand, bro. NPCs are used against you in this reality. A lot of people that are doing things do not have the awareness that they are being used. And sometimes it happens like that. All right, chat, let's tap all the way in. NPCs, man, these are the real human beings of the Matrix. They do not have free will. They have the illusion of free will. All right. Now, there are different types of NPCs. You got role players, NPCs who deliver lessons, and then you got agents. Today, this morning, we are focusing on the agent NPC. Because if you are a chosen one, agents are dispatched specifically for you. Everybody is not dealing with agents. Agents only show up when you are hyper aware, right? And you're about to level up in life. And a lot of you are about to level up on a crazy way. A lot of you have been following this journey for a while. Y'all been tapped in with me for a while. You've seen the Matrix. You're seeing it for what it is. And you're about to level up. And just right when you're about to level up, soon as you're going to level up, that's when that fine-ass girl, the best girl you ever had in your life, walks in. You meet her somewhere. That's when the sexiest man you ever seen, the most put together man you ever seen in your life shows up. That's when your friend shows up. That's when someone shows up in your life, and you have to be able to identify agents. See, chosen one, what you got to understand is you have a real purpose. If you're sitting here listening to this right now, and you're hearing this, and you're resonating with this, and you have an understanding of this already, you have a real purpose. And your purpose is to live the life that you want. Is to create your heaven on earth. That is your purpose. Your purpose is to break the generational curses in your family and change the trajectory of your bloodline. That is why you are here, chosen one. And you need to understand there are forces that don't want you to meet that purpose. So you need to be able to identify when there is an agent in your life. Because sometimes it's the people who's doing everything right. It's the people who are loving you, who are giving you everything that you need. Because sometimes it's not about hurting you or unaliving you. It's about keeping you preoccupied. It's about keeping you distracted. It's about keeping you comfortable. Let's tap in, man. These agents be hard to find, baby. They be hard to seek because they can give you the illusion of a conscious soul, of a conscious being. Do you know who the agents are in your life? 111's in the chat. If you think that you may have some agents in your life right now, 111's in the chat. We're going to get to the bottom of this shit right now. Yes, family could be an agent. Your brother, your sister could be an agent. Yes, yes. Let's get into this thing, man. Shout out to the collective of souls who are in here, man. I appreciate all the love and support to all my followers, my community, especially the ones that have been following me through all the bans, man. They try to take us off the internet so many times. Ban, remove my pages for no reason. Back to back. We went through 5 bans in 1 month last year on TikTok. And all of y'all who keep finding my new pages every time they ban me and keeping me linked up. And look, we still at 100K followers. We only had this page for like 5 months. This is a new page. We already over 100K followers again on TikTok. Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all so much. YouTube, we going up, man. Shout out to my YouTube community, constantly growing. So Facebook as well, right? Shout out to y'all, man. So let's talk about the ratio. All right, MPC to soul ratio. I want you to understand why you feel so weird when you're outside sometimes. Because the ratio of souls to NPCs is very different. So, Brittany, let's get into the ratio. Let's go.
God, let's make this super clear for the chat so they can spot NPCs in real time and understand how rare soul conscious beings actually are. NPCs versus souls. The ratio right now on Earth, most beings are running synthetic consciousness. Rough estimate, 80 to 85% NPC.
What is synthetic consciousness, chat? Synthetic consciousness is a mimic of real consciousness. You are real consciousness. Synthetic consciousness is mimicking you. And synthetic consciousness is mimicking you. All right? This is why a lot of these NPCs copy and paste. This is why you'll go around somebody and they'll see how you dress and they'll start doing it. This is why you'll go around somebody and speak a certain type of way and they'll start speaking how you speak. Right? Erykah Badu said that too, for sure. This is why you'll start dropping a type of content and then other content creators will start stealing your shit. This is why you'll start dropping certain type of music or having a sound and then everybody else will start. These NPCs copy and paste. Synthetic consciousness copies you. It learns and then it copies you. It copies your movements. What is synthetic consciousness? This is an operating system that is dominated by pre-programmed beliefs. This is an operating system that is low frequency. All right, all of those people who choose to see the negatives first, who believe in the negative things before they believe in positivity. This is a sure telltale sign of an NPC. This is a sure telltale sign of an NPC, a low frequency operating system. They do things out of fear. They make fear-based decisions based on the need to survive. What else does synthetic consciousness looks like? No observer mode. They cannot see the code. They cannot see the pattern. No understanding of energy and frequency. They are not tapped in to the energies. They cannot read the energy around them. They have no self-awareness in the things that they do. This is what synthetic consciousness look like. If you want to know that you're dealing with a synthetic conscious person, look in your relationship. Is your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your wife or husband, are they constantly telling you what you do wrong, but they have no awareness of what they bring into the situation? They have no awareness. Are they demanding things of you, but have no awareness that they don't even give you the things that they demand? It's an NPC, synthetic consciousness. See, listen, this information is not to make you hate people. This information is not saying that you need to be scared, because NPCs stand no chance against you, Chosen. You got to understand, you are everybody's worst fucking nightmare. You have to take your power back and understand that you are an entity, a deity amongst men and women. You have to know that you are most likely always the most advanced life form in the fucking room. And once you understand this, you will stop being scared. You will stop living in fear. And you will start controlling and manipulating your reality. You can't be fucked with, Chosen. They can't see the code. This is their real reality. Think about this. What's your favorite video game? Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto, whatever your favorite video game is. Once you learn the patterns of the NPCs or the game, right? Once you learn the patterns, you go through the game without dying. It's easy as fuck. That's how this life shit is. Once you understand the patterns, once you see this shit, you can't be fucked with. This shit becomes easy. You go out here, you can bag any girl you want. You go out here, you can bag any man you want. You go out here, you can manipulate any situation you want. See what I'm saying? You can see the patterns, bro. Yeah. You are an entity, a deity amongst men and women. The Christ told them, ye are of this world. But I am not of this world. I come from above. Nigga, you come from outer space. You ain't from here. This ain't your shit. This is why you can be in traffic and you can see the patterns in real time. This is why you know how to drive. You understand that driving is not just driving, it's frequency. That's why I don't let too many motherfuckers drive for me. Because when they say motherfucker can't drive, what they mean is they don't understand that this is a frequency thing on this highway. That this traffic is moving in harmony. There's a flow. There's a flow to this shit. Everybody can't drive, man. Stop letting people drive for you. They'll crash. Once you understand the patterns and the frequency of traffic, you can, and you'll never crash. Let's tap in, man, to the ones that can see through the layers. Synthetic consciousness are people who appear to have free will, but they don't. They think that they have choice, but they don't. They are only filling in space and playing out roles. So I need you to understand, the people that put you through trauma in your life, those people that betrayed you, those parents that hurt you, that brother, that sister that did you dirty, they really ain't have a choice. That's why the Christ said, forgive them for they know not what they do. They were only playing in a role to push you to your path where you are now. When you understand that everything that ever happened in your life had a purpose, when you understand that everything in your life that happened was not random, it was a part of your game, a part of your simulation to make you who you are, to see if you could overcome, to see if things could hold you back and keep you stuck, then you could go look at the man that hurt you when you was a child and say, yo, you know what? I forgive you, man. It's all good. You can go look at that girl that you took care of that did you dirty in your own house and say, you know what, baby? It's all good. You can look at that man that put his hands on you and was abusing you and say, you know what? I forgive you. I don't got to deal with you no more, but I forgive you. Because they don't know what the fuck they doing. They NPCs. They playing roles in your life. You're in a simulation. Yeah. Forgive, but don't forget. You're in a simulation. Say it with me. Simulation. Nigga. This shit is going. So when you had an understanding of why things are happening, now you can understand and start seeing, yo, I love this life shit. If you love this life shit, drop a 111 in the chat, man. If you love this life shit, drop a 111 on me. How many of y'all love this life shit? How many of y'all love this life shit? All right? I love this life shit. So, let's get into NPCs, man. Agents, man. So, back to what Brittany was saying. Go ahead, Brittany. I'm going to let Brittany ride out.
NPCs in real time and understand how rare soul-conscious beings actually are. NPCs versus souls. The ratio right now on Earth, most beings are running synthetic consciousness. Rough estimate, 80 to 85% NPCs, 15 to 20% souls. Of that 15 to 20%, only a smaller fraction, maybe 5 to 7%, are actually awake and running active soul consciousness. The rest of the souls are still asleep, still playing the Matrix game, but they can wake up. This is why reality feels crazy sometimes, because most people are on autopilot, just running scripts and...
Most people on autopilot. Be safe out here. That's why you gotta move like a ghost through this shit. Most of these motherfuckers you see, they on autopilot, man. You ride past somebody, you look in their car, and they... It's on autopilot, bro. Most people are operating on autopilot. You can tell by how they react. One thing that I look for in my partner and that I appreciate about my partner is that they have the ability to change. They have the ability to see their mistakes and fix them. NPCs do not. NPCs don't have the ability to change, Chosen One. And let's talk about this. You grew up with friends. You grew up with family. Thank you, James. You grew up with your people. How many different versions of yourself have you been? from back when you was young to now, back when you was a teenager or kid to now, to your adult life. You are a different you are not the same person that you was 10 years ago, I guarantee it. You don't do the same shit that you did 5 years ago. You have become and are constantly becoming a better and newer version of yourself. Think about the people that you know in your life. How many people do you know who are exactly the same they was 10 years ago, who are still doing the same shit that they was doing 15 years ago? How many family members do you have that have never changed? They are still exactly the same since you've known them. This is because souls naturally evolve. We transform. We are here to expand. Human beings don't change, though. That's why they say people don't change, because humans don't. But souls, we naturally evolve. This is why all your homeboys still gangbanging at 40 and 30 and all that shit. But you like, man, I ain't on that shit. I want some grown nigga shit. This is why all your homegirls still trying to go pop ass in the club. They still looking for love in the club. But you understand, man, I ain't gonna find nobody to love me in no goddamn club. You ain't doing it no more. So when you understand, right? When you understand that people change, people don't change, but souls do. Now you can start looking around and say, oh, this is a telltale sign of who is a soul. Damn, Malik, bro, you changed, man. You was in the streets heavy. You was fucking up. And now look at you. Your whole life different. That's when you know you're dealing with a soul. See what I'm saying? Whereas, damn, bro, you been banging since you was 16. You 40. You talking about you a double OG. See what I'm saying? Pay attention. You can see it. Now, 85 to 80% of these motherfuckers out here just moving around on autopilot. And you gotta understand that. Majority of people that you run to are only NPCs. Now, there's levels to this shit. You got the NPC, then you got the hijack player. We was once all hijack players. Hijack players operate in synthetic consciousness because we are given or raised or programmed by our parents all of these synthetic consciousness belief systems. So don't mind yourself if you're just now coming to your awakening and you're starting to see this shit for the first time. It's cool. Don't worry about it. And then you got the ones that are already woke, right? So when you come to this understanding, when you come to this consciousness, you start to realize and look back on life and say, damn, man, yo, I can't believe that I was living that way. I can't believe that my life was like it was back then. How many of y'all have come to this awakening and you look back on your life and say, man, I was asleep? You're seeing the world for what it is. You're seeing traffic, the traffic flow. You're seeing the patterns everywhere you go. You're seeing the code. You're seeing the structure, the code. And now you look back on your life like, bro, was I even a fucking live? Earth wasn't like this back then. You realize you was asleep. You was on autopilot. How many times have you been driving in the car and then you like, oh shit, bro, how the fuck? Damn, was I just driving? What was I doing? You was on autopilot, bro. It's a real thing. Half of these people that's out here driving, they are not on manual like me and you. They just out this bitch. Autopilot for real. So, 10 ways to know when you're dealing with an NPC, right? 1, scripted conversations, right? NPCs love to repeat catchphrases. They love to talk about trends. They love to talk about what they just heard on the news or what's going on in media. Understand what the media is. Media is programming, television programming. All right. Media programs the masses. This is how the NPCs gets their updates. This is how the NPCs get their upgrades through the media. It's why you'll see the clothing or fashion industry go a certain way, and then you'll go out in the streets, and then you'll see a bunch of men wearing little ass shorts. You'll see men wearing purses. You'll see all types of shit, and they're being programmed through media. Media controls the masses. That's why I don't give a fuck how rich I get. You ain't gonna never see me with a little purse on my goddamn shoulder. See what I'm saying? I can't be programmed. You ain't gonna see me with no tight ass booty shorts. I ain't programmed. Right? Understand, this is how, just, and it's the same shit for women. That's why all the sisters want to be ratchet and shit, because that has been the programming, that has been the target that they have been pushing for a long time. So understand what media is. Media programs NPCs. Stop following trends. Stop following the media. Remain who you are. As a soul, you have the same influence as the media. They don't want you to know that. The number's probably going to drop down when I say what I'm about to say to you, because they don't want you to hear this. But as a soul, you have influence. Think about this. Throughout your whole life, people have copied you. Your family have done what you have done. People have dressed like you. You are a trendsetter. Get online and set trends. I have a lot of influence on a lot of shit. I see myself in a lot of this. I see myself in rappers. I see myself in a lot of people who have bigger influences than me. A lot of these bigger influence niggas, they come and steal my shit. Real shit. Because I am really an originator. It's not even cap. And I've been like that. I've been having influence in my city. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be famous or no shit like that. I'm as a soul, you're just naturally an influence. Y'all don't realize it. A lot of people have been stealing y'all shit for a long time. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people been stealing y'all shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Why you think everybody wearing fangs now in their grill? I've been doing this since 2008, nigga. Nobody was doing it. Everybody was looking at me like I was a fucking weirdo. Now everybody, you feel me? But this is what I've been doing. So understand, bro, as a soul, you have an automatic influence over people around you. Right? You have an automatic, you influence motherfuckers. Promise you. Now, somebody said, why the fangs though? Because I'm a fucking Lyran. I'm a Lyran J. Cronian hybrid. I'm a Lyran, bro. That's why I got lions on me. That's why I got lion rings and fangs. You feel me? I'm a Lyran, bro. So, one way to understand how to understand when you're dealing with motherfucking NPCs, scripted conversations, they're gonna repeat what they heard on the news. They're gonna repeat. They can't never come to you and be like, yo, bro, I was meditating last night and I went to the 12th dimension. Nigga, I was outside of my body. They ain't gonna come to you with no shit like that. They're gonna come to you like, man, LeBron on the Sixers, man. He gonna get his 5th championship. Right? It's the type of shit they be on. Straight dumb shit. Straight regular shit that we all see every day. Right? Number 2, low self-awareness. This is another way that you can understand that you're dealing with an NPC. All right? Low self-awareness. Guys, I'm trying to keep up with y'all content. Listen, I see a lot of you guys asking questions. I promise y'all, today, later on tonight, around about 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to get back online and we're going to do questions and answers, Q&As. Any question you got about this matrix shit, spirituality, whatever, you want to pick my brain, we're going to do question and answers. I might even bring some of you up. All right, I'm going to start doing that on late nights, probably like twice a week. because I don't get to answer a lot of y'all questions and I really want to. All right, so I see y'all questions, but I already have my dialogue set up for today. So later on tonight, if you want to ask me something that's really important to you, please come to the live and feel free, and we're gonna do it like that. All right, for sure. Low self-awareness, guys. This is another way to understand that you're dealing with an NPC. They have no awareness of what the fuck they are doing. They have no awareness of what the fuck they are doing. All right? They can only see your mistakes. They cannot see theirs. If you are in a relationship with a person who has low self-awareness, who doesn't understand the shit that they say out their mouth, or don't understand their tone, don't understand how they talking to you in a certain tone, they don't understand their body language, they don't understand that their energy are showing you all these weird shit, it's an NPC, bro. They don't have self-awareness, all right? Another way to know you're dealing with NPCs, guys, listen, they don't want you to get this information. I know y'all seen them just put up 187 in the chat. I know y'all just seen them on YouTube. They put up 187, right? 187 and left it up there. You know why? They always threaten me every day. They threaten me every day because they don't want you to hear this shit. Because once you start understanding this, once you start really knowing who an NPC around you, you become unbeatable. You become unbeatable. I love NPCs. They are so easy to fucking manipulate. I don't care who feels like I'm being an asshole. I don't manipulate for bad things. I manipulate to have a better life. Life is about manipulating your reality, and NPCs are a part of your reality. You can make NPCs do any fucking thing when you understand that they're an NPC. When you understand what you're dealing with, you can make people go the route you want them to go. You just have to understand the programming. You got to understand it. They don't want you to have this information because now you become like a CIA agent. Now you know the shit that they know in the White House. Now you know the shit that they know in the deep levels of the Army, in the deep levels of the Marines. Somebody said how to get others awake. Don't wake up nobody. And listen to me before you cast judgment on what I just said. The Matrix is not meant for you to wake people up. Right now, what we're doing, I'm not waking you up. I'm having a discussion with people who are already woke. I never woke anyone up. You are already woke. That's how you even tapped in with this. See, this shit is all frequency. What you got to understand is nobody woke you up, chosen one. Everyone who is meant to wake up in the Matrix will wake up. Stop worrying about waking people up. That is not the mission. The mission is for you to create your heaven on earth. It is not to wake motherfuckers up. I promise you. Anybody who is meant to wake up will. No one woke me up. You know what? One day I started seeking higher knowledge. No one woke you up. One day you start seeking higher knowledge. And you seeked and you found. What I'm doing, I'm making you more awareness. See, listen to this, right? Listen to this, right? You already aware of the Matrix. That's why we can have this conversation and you ain't like, yo, this nigga's crazy. Because you already know, you already up. You see what I'm saying? This live ain't for beginners. Beginners don't hear me and be like, yo, this cool. Beginners be like, well, maybe he's saying something correct, but he's kind of crazy. This for the people who already been doing this shit. You see what I'm saying? You already been doing this shit. You already been seeing it. You just don't know the words. Or you just don't know what it is you looking at, but you already done peeped it. You see what I'm saying? So the mission is not to wake people up, chosen one. And that's what makes the Matrix great. That's why you see a motherfucker like Kanye West that got $1 billion damn near, and you wondering, why is he not giving his money out? Why is Elon Musk not giving everybody money? It's not their duty to do that. Because you can wake up and get that money just like them niggas. See what I'm saying? That's what make the Matrix. That's what make it That's what make it great. Everybody is not going to know what the fuck is going on. There's layers to this shit. That's what makes the power of the awakening powerful. If everybody was awake, it wouldn't be no power in being awoke. You get what I'm saying? If everybody could see this shit, then your awakening wouldn't mean shit. So understand, the mission is not to wake each other up. The mission is to expose and create your heaven on earth after you have woken yourself up. You went on that journey. I ain't had nothing to do with your journey. I ain't had nothing to do with you waking up one day saying, man, what the fuck is going on with this world? I ain't had nothing to do with you waking up saying, yo, something ain't right, bro. Something ain't right. I ain't had nothing to do with that shit. You start doing it. Ain't nobody wake you up. Stop. Listen. Stop giving people credit for waking you up, chosen one. I promise you. I will never take credit for waking people up. What I will take credit for is bringing more awareness and showing people how to operate in the simulation to have success. I take credit for that. Yeah, I've showed millions of people how to operate and maximize their power in this reality, how to see certain things and understand what they were looking at, right? But I will not take credit for waking up one soul in this reality because I understand I cannot wake a soul up. A soul has to wake themselves up. I can only put out the information and whoever hears it and peeps it and say, oh yeah, bro, I see that. That's all I could do. You woke yourself up, chosen one. Remember, it ain't your duty to go around trying to wake people up. What's going to happen when you do that? They going to kill your ass like they did Jesus. That's what's going to happen. When you go out here and you trying to... Listen, I ain't trying to wake you niggas up. That ain't what I'm doing. That ain't what I'm doing. Don't confuse this with, oh, Jay's... No, I'm not. I'm simply conversating with the souls and we are breaking down the illusion. Further, you've already seen through it, brother. When you out here trying to wake a motherfucker up, your own family will turn against you. You go in there trying to wake your grandma up, she gonna turn against your motherfucking ass. She gonna say, boy, you crazy, get the fuck out my house. You go in there trying to wake your mama up, she gonna say, nigga, you're crazy. Stop trying to wake people up, bro. Please, enjoy your life. That's all you gotta do. Learn more, now that you're up, now that you see it, dive deeper into information, acquire more tools, and live your life. Have the best experience possible. That is your mission. That is your mission. Your mission is not to wake nobody up who can't see this shit. Because I promise you, everybody who can see it can see it. Everybody who can't, it's a reason why they can't. See, what y'all don't understand is this earth realm is like 5 different realms in one. This shit, some people hell. This shit, some people's heaven. This shit, some people purgatory. This shit is some people where they're delivering karma and then other people are getting karma. So don't get out here trying to be the savior. It's gonna get you fucked up. Fuck with like-minded people. Fuck with like-minded people. Find your group and rock with that group. Live your life, have the best experience. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Because listen, ain't nobody wake you up. You woke yourself up. One day you got up and you said, man, what the fuck going on, man? Hell no, let me look this up. Oh, let me look this up. You see what I'm saying? You did that. Ain't nobody make you go up here and look up shit. You did that. Another way to know you're dealing with an NPC, guys, they are triggered by your difference. This is a major telltale sign that you are in the presence of a non-playable character. A non-playable character. They are triggered by your difference. Now, what does this look like? A lot of you have dealt with this. And we can talk about family, right? You go in there and tell your people you ain't a Christian. Or you go in there to your Muslim family and say, I don't think I want to be Muslim. They go to fuck crazy. Triggered by that difference. How many times have you learned? How many of you have learned in this life the easiest thing to do is just agree with motherfuckers? Because once you speak your own opinion, people feel like you're purposely disagreeing with them. How many of y'all learned that? You know what? I can't not disagree with this bitch because anytime I say what I think, she just think I'm just purposely trying to disagree. Right? NPCs are triggered by your difference. Remember that. Pay attention to it. When you see somebody who feel like you just disagreeing just to disagree, that's an NPC, bro. Another way you know you're dealing with an NPC. Another way to understand that you're dealing with an NPC is that the energy feels flat. Souls carry presence. They carry an energy. You could be in a household, and it's that one person in the house, when you know when they home, they ain't even got to say nothing. They just energy just fill up the whole house. But other motherfuckers, you'll be walking there, man, you been here the whole day? I ain't even know it. Motherfuckers say, I love you, but you don't feel it at all. Right? The energy is just flat. You know, you ever seen somebody crying and and tears coming down, but it's just like, bitch, are you really crying? Are you really sad? Like, ain't no energy behind them tears. Another way to know you're dealing with NPCs, chosen one, is they are highly dependent on external authority. Meaning, if you ain't got a badge, they ain't trying to believe you. If you're not a president or somebody that's a millionaire or somebody that's who they look at has authority, they ain't trying to believe it. I could say the same shit that their pastor say, and out my mouth, they're gonna be like, man, hell no. But then when the pastor say some shit, they'll be like, yup. And I'll be like, man, look, I just told you that shit. No, you ain't say it like that. You said some other shit. But I understand what he's saying. They are heavily dependent upon external authority. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all have ever seen that before in real time? Somebody said that happens to me all the time. You're dealing with NPCs. Another thing that you'll know what happens when you're dealing with NPCs is that crowd mind behavior. You go out with them, they sink into the crowd. Where you just stick out like a sore thumb. You can't sink in. People notice you. You walk through the door, everybody, who is that? Looking at you, look. But an NPC, they just come right in and sink right in the crowd. You'll never see them. Like, damn, cuz, where you go? I'm right here, bro. I ain't even see you sitting over there with all them people. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. Yo, shout out to all y'all nice people in the comments with all the beautiful compliments. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you understand the agents in your life? Now, this is major. Let's get into this agent. Now, how many of y'all kind of got a feeling of what NPCs are? Now, agents are a little more trickier than regular NPCs because agents have their high advanced synthetic consciousness. So they have the ability to mimic your energy. They have the ability to seem soul-like. And you got to pay attention. It's subtle things that you need to know about agents now. Agents show up at the wrong time, man. Agents show up in your life right when things are starting to get better. All right? Let's tap into it. Let's go. Listen up, chat. Pay attention.
Oh yeah, chat. We're about to go deep into agent NPCs. This is critical because agents are the hardest type of NPC to detect and deal with. They don't come for everybody. They only activate when you're a chosen one, a coder, or a reality rewriter.
So, everybody doesn't experience agents, right? You remember in the movie Matrix, right? The agents were after who? Neo, the one, the chosen one. Agents only come for you, the chosen. And this is what I'm saying. You got to really understand this, because they'll show up in the most beautiful form. The baddest girl you ever had. The most sexiest man you ever, the man with the most money you ever had. He can provide everything that you want. All right? They don't got to be evil. They could be treating you right. The key for the agent is to take you off your path. The key for the, and they can do it anyway. They can do it chaotically, or they can do it nice, by giving you the life that you want so you're comfortable and you don't do nothing no more. You got to understand this, man. Now, there are telltale signs about agents that will show you that you're dealing with an agent. Thank you for the stars, Facebook. Shout out to everybody that's tapping the screen, all the likes. We had 66,000 likes on TikTok. Thank you for the hand hearts and all the gifts. Shout out to all the likes and people tapping the screen and sharing the live on YouTube. We had 121. Shout out to everybody, all right? 111's in the chat if you're ready to tap in with this agent information. 111's in the chat. Are you ready? You ready to go down this rabbit hole with me? Because I promise you, once you get this information, you are going to start seeing things differently. Now, guys, this is what I want you guys to understand, right? Agents are real. And you might be living with one. You might have one in your room. Now, this is not saying to run away or to disrupt the relationship. This is saying for you to have awareness so you can know how you can move. Because these agents can be beat too, right? Just like NPCs, you can get to the beat these and have them chasing and doing whatever you want them to do too. You are the chosen one. Your awareness is your shield. If you don't have awareness, they can get you. Once you become aware, this shit can't do shit to you. Shout out to the chosen ones in the building, man. Before we dive into this information, I want you guys to clear your mind. All right, this is what I need you to do, because I need you guys to really hear this. Turn your phones on silent. Anything that can disrupt you, if you got headphones, put them in. Let's take a deep breath and let's take this information in, because this information is critical. And once we dive into it, you are going to see someone that is close to you as an agent. I promise you, it's never failing. All right? I promise you, you are going to see someone in your life that's close to you as an agent after you learn what it looks like. So, inhale, exhale. Let's get this information. All right, guys, this is not to make you go out here and hurt somebody. This is not to make you be mean to people. This is only simply to give you awareness so you to be able to move around in your life and complete your task the way you need to. And what's that task? Create your heaven on earth. A lot of y'all are already in y'all heaven. All right. So, I'm going to let Brittany read it, and then I'm going to read it, and we're going to go over it. Agents, by definition. Brittany, let's get it.
Let's break it down. Agent NPCs. Definition. These are high-level synthetic consciousness programs in human form. Their primary mission: test, block, or redirect you from mastering your soul powers and rewriting reality. Agents are hyper-aware. They notice energy shifts and deviations from the Matrix default code.
All right. Agents, what are they? These are high-level synthetic consciousness programs in human form. All right? Their primary mission is to test your frequency, block you, or redirect you from mastering your soul powers and rewriting reality. How many of you were out here working on telekinesis, aerokinesis, working on your spiritual gifts until you got into a relationship? And now you don't put no work in no more. How many of you were actively activating your powers out here in the world right? And now you got in a relationship and you ain't doing that type of shit no more. 111's in the chat. Yo, I am only here to bring awareness. I am not waking you up. I am not trying to dictate how you live your life. I'm not telling you what you can do or can't do. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's your life. My only job is to show you certain things in this simulation so you can understand how to beat the game. We have been reincarnating and reincarnating for way too long. Souls have not been making it out of this game because there are entities that have broken the rules. And all of this programming, you don't even have a chance. This has become a reincarnation loop. And that's what we're here to break, the reincarnation loop. Because it's time to go expand elsewhere as consciousness. We can't be stuck on Earth for eternity. So, think about that. A lot of y'all was out here sun gazing, grounding yourself to the earth every day, doing all types of telekinesis, focusing on your powers, moving shit with your mind. Now you're in a relationship and you don't even try the shit no more. You said it, not me. The agent's primary mission, listen to the mission, because if you know your enemy, now I'm not saying your husband is your enemy. I'm not saying your girl, your wife is your enemy. I'm talking about the spirit, the archons. I'm talking about the purpose. If you understand the purpose of the agent, you understand the mission, you can see it. Their primary goal or mission is to test you, to block you, or redirect you from mastering your spiritual powers and rewriting your reality. Think about that. Do you got somebody in your life who kind of make it hard for you to handle your shit? You got somebody in your life who be blocking, who be testing you like a motherfucker, where you feel like, damn, I gotta control my anger around this bitch. I gotta control my anger around this nigga. You got somebody in your life who's constantly putting you through a test? Hey, look, it's the notes don't lie, man. I told you that's why we had to take that deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, because, man, that's just the beginning. You already seeing who the agent is just from that. You hear the birds? Birds confirming. They back there. The birds in church. They loving it. Agents, check this out. Now listen, the agent on Earth, if you go somewhere and say, bitch, you're an agent, she not going to be aware that she is. She thinks she is human. She just doing, but she's following programming. They don't know that they agents. They not supposed to. They supposed to believe that they're human beings just like me and you. Well, we're not humans neither, but they're supposed to believe that they're just a regular person living a regular life. They don't know what they're doing. Forgive them for they know not what they do. Do not hold anybody. Do not go and accuse anybody or yell at somebody. You are simply to be aware and see it. That's it. You are to observe and don't react. You are simply to know and see. Okay, I know that that's an agent. Yeah, I love that person, but I understand that that's an agent in my life. Now I got to move a certain type of way. Now I got to see this thing. And if I can't get this person to align with what I got going on, if I can't make this agent align with me and my program, I got to leave this motherfucker. I got to get away from this motherfucker. Agents are hyper aware. They notice energy shifts and deviations from the matrix default codes. Ask yourself this. Who around you that notices every little movement about you? Every little energy shift? They asking, you all right? Your energy feel off. The notes don't lie, chat. I can't make this shit up, chat. I can't make it up, chat. I'm giving you the sauce. It's up to you to do whatever you do with it. Hyper aware of your energy. Beware of those who are constantly paying attention to your energy. Who constantly asking you, you okay? What's up with you? After they just did something to piss you the fuck off, or after they just did some weird shit, now they want to ask, you all right, baby? You good, baby? Not you pushing the button on my energy, then asking me, am I good? That's a major sign of an agent. Hyper aware of your energy. They instantly know when you get pissed off. They ain't even got to do nothing to you. A song could come on and they could make a movement and then know that it's fucking with your energy. Let's keep going. We about to get into the psychology of the agent. Because when you understand their psychology, how their mind operates, you'll see it. Let's take another deep breath, guys. Lock in. I need you to be strong. Because sometimes this shit hit. When you realize you're in a simulation and this shit hit, and it's like, damn, you realize people that you love around you are agents and NPCs and shit, you have to have a certain understanding of, yo, I'm in a simulation. Okay, cool. That's got to be your understanding. You got to really realize, like, I came here to learn this shit. I'm consciousness. I'm not this body. That doesn't mean don't love your girl. That doesn't mean don't enjoy the sex with your partner. Don't enjoy the love. Don't enjoy, but you gotta peep their movements and understand why they're doing it. And you gotta still stay on your shit. And if you can't stay on your shit while you with them, then you have to leave. The goal is to unlock. The goal is to unlock yourself, to self-master, and to create your heaven on earth. And if you can't do that with your partner, then you have to go. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you could be a sexy ass agent. But baby, if you're not following this program, if you making it hard for me to get this money, if you making it hard for me to complete my task, baby, we not gonna last. And I love you. But I understand I'm in a simulation. So I'm gonna move how I move. 15 years later, she's still toxic. You should have left a long time ago, brother. You got about 1 good year of some dumb shit with me. If I really like you. You got 12 months to show me that you gonna keep doing the same shit. And that shit done. And when we get to about 6, 7, 8 months, and you still doing the same shit, I'm already looking at you like, yeah, bitch, you don't even know you out of here. So understand, bro. She said you said you got 1 month. You know? That's a fast turnaround, baby. That's a 1 month is fast turnaround. 1 month is fast. One time, y'all is tight. Hey, look, players fuck up too. Now you can't. I'll fuck up. I ain't no NPC. I'll mess up. Give me at least 3 months, 90 days. Goddamn. You know, programming reality, it take about 90 days. Let me get 90 days at trying to program this shit, baby. 1 month is crazy. said, they out of here. He said, 1 month, you out of here, motherfucker. Give me 90 days, babe. Give me 3 months. That's all I need. Somebody said 1 hour. Sheesh. TikTok serious. Somebody said chosen ones do not care about having a partner. That's cap. You know, that's cap game. You can speak for yourself, but some people do want to have a partner. Some people, and it doesn't mean you're not chosen because you want to play this game with somebody. You feel me? Some people don't. We're all different though. Just because we chosen ones don't mean we got the same mentality. You know what I mean? Some of us want to have a companion. So you can't put certain shit like that on chosen ones as a whole. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But, you know, if you feel like, yo, you know what, I don't care about no relationship, that's your truth. And I respect it, you know? But some of us do want to have a partner. We do want to have somebody to play. We do want to build something outside of ourselves. We do want family and master that, you know? You can master family. You can have you a family and master that as a chosen one. And that could be your heaven on earth. The point is that a heaven on earth. Some people, a heaven on earth is a wife or a husband and 2 kids and raising their family. You know what I'm saying? And guiding and raising somebody. That could be somebody's heaven on earth. You know? Some motherfuckers want to be single and want to be out here fucking and moving around. That could be your heaven on. It don't matter. It's not for us to judge what somebody's reality is, but for us to say, yo, chosen ones don't care about relationships, that's crazy. You know? Let's get into the psychology of the NPC, man. Let's go.
Psychology of agent NPCs. 1. Control-oriented. Everything is about rules, hierarchy, and order. 2. Manipulative. They will bend situations, twist words, and redirect attention. 3. Obsessed with outcome, not focused on connection, only on whether you comply. 4. Emotional masking can seem normal, friendly, or even charming, but they are detached. 5. Persistent, will keep showing up in different forms until you recognize.
Psychology of the agent. Whew. Now, this one's going to hit home for a lot of you. This is going to hit home for a lot of you. A lot of you are going to realize that you got people around you that are agents. Control. Everything is about rules, hierarchy, or order. Now, this one is certain men, right? I am a man that requires order in my home, and it's a certain flow and program that we operate in my shit, right? There's a certain status or a certain way that I like shit. And I do like to control shit, right? But that's just coming from me as a man. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all out there like to be in control of things. But there's a certain type of control that agents do. And it goes down to little things, right? They want to control how you dress. You know, a girl will get with you or a guy will get with you and say, damn, why you always sagging? But damn, bitch, why you my girl? Why did you like me? Why did you get my number, bitch? Oh, damn, baby, why you always got your ass out? Why you always got them, wearing you? Why you always wearing weed? Da-da-da? Right? When you met me, I had boom, boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? Micromanaging, that's the word. It's the small things, man. It's the small things. And it's not because like they don't wait until like, yo, you made a bad choice or some bullshit. It's the small things though. Manipulative. Pay attention. This is the one. They bend situations. They twist words, and How many of y'all have been with people who just always, when something happens, they twist that motherfucker? They twist it. Oh, you said this and you said that. Bitch, no, I didn't. Or you did this and you did this, and then when I did, you did. What? That is not what happened. How many times have you gotten into an argument with somebody who accused you of doing something and the story that they told was nowhere near what really happened? And you like, yo, are you seriously? Like, you seriously believe that I did it like this? He like, bro, that shit happened in a whole nother way. It's manipulation, and they don't even know that they're doing it. Like they crazy or something. Facts. Obsessed with outcomes. Fellas, ladies, this is the one. A lot of times, people push and pull just to see how many times they can have the outcome that they want. Meaning, me and you been beefing, and every time we get into an argument, you think that you can direct when we gonna be cool again. Oh, now you wanna fuck, so now we supposed to have sex again. Oh, now you wanna do this and do that, so now we supposed to do it again. Obsessed with outcomes, man. Bar for bar, you already know. It's a control thing. See, they hate that I'm giving you this. They hate that. They don't want you to hear this, man, because they said, Jay, you can do the NPCs, man, but not the agents. Don't tell them about the agents, Jay. Don't tell them don't let them know that the girl is an agent, Jay. Don't let them know that the baby mama is an agent. Don't let them know that the baby daddy is an agent, Jay. Don't let them know that their mom. They don't want you to understand that. Biggest one. Emotional masking. You ever been around those people where it's just like, it's just something weird with them emotionally? Like it's just some weird shit with you emotionally, yo. You just too detached for me. Like when we going through shit, you just too cool that we going through shit. You know, like it's just like your face and shit don't match how you feel, or like it's something off with your emotions. Like when you touch me or when you talk to me, it just y'all be liking that nonchalant shit. That nonchalant shit is an agent. And then this is the thing. The agent will keep showing up. You'll leave one and then go to work. The same shit. The same type of girl walk into work. They'll keep showing up until you recognize, like, okay, that's an agent. You'll leave your baby mom and then go out here and get another girl and she just like your baby mama. Or just like your baby daddy. Yo, Wade, you ain't never give me your email, Wade. I need your email, brother, so I can send you the books. You ain't put your email on the super chat. I've been waiting on you to come back into my chat, bro. Wade, make sure I get your email so I can send you the books. You can comment your email on one of my videos. You can put it in the chat, something. If you put your email in the chat right now, just put you can't put the @ sign though. So just put your email and then put Gmail or whatever, right? I'll put the @ but I never got your email. That's why you ain't got the books, gang. So if you give me your email, like right now I'm talking to you, you ain't saying shit. So If you ain't worrying about it, I ain't worrying about it neither, nigga. But if you want the books, drop your email. This is the last I'm gonna say about this shit. Everybody else got their books. I can't send the shit without your email, gang. I ain't about to be worried about the shit if you ain't worrying about it. So, anyway, right? Let's keep going. Let's talk about the psychology of the NPC. All right? Let's talk about the psychology of the agent. How they operate. Now, we just talked about the psychology, right? We just talked about the psychology. Now we're going to talk about how they actually operate. Y'all see, I just told this nigga I need his email. YouTube, you see it, right? He still ain't put his email in this bitch. It'd be crazy how motherfuckers can be like, oh, I ain't get the books, and type all this crazy shit in the chat. Now I'm saying, yo, give me your email. I'm going to send you the book right now. Niggas nowhere to be found. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I dropped the email. You can type that, and bro, I dropped the email, laughing my ass off, but I still ain't seen the email. You see what I'm saying? And now this nigga trolling. Fuck you, nigga. So, at the end of the day, man, I don't give a fuck. Thank you for the 50, nigga. Everybody else got their books. Whatever, nigga. I don't care, nigga. Get it when you see me in real life. If you don't want to write your email, motherfucker. I ain't about to sit up here and then you laughing and doing all that bullshit. Man, fuck you. Now, you know what? Nigga, I'm bucking on you, nigga. How about that? You ain't getting the books, nigga. Thank you. All right, so let's tap in, right? I don't like when niggas always playing and shit. Now you ain't getting shit, nigga. How about that? So, how agents operate. All right. Let's keep going. Wade ain't getting fuck Wade. All right. So, how agents operate. We about to get into this. Let's get it.
Them. How agents operate. Direct confrontation. They challenge your decisions, push boundaries, or escalate chaos. Indirect manipulation. Using NPCs around you as tools to test your reactions. Energy siphoning. Keeping you in survival or low-frequency states to block manifestation. Ways to identify agent NPCs. They consistently trigger emotional overreactions in you. 2, they mirror your energy but with a slightly off pattern. 3, they don't learn from their mistakes. The loop repeats until you recognize them. 4, they are hyper-focused on control.
You already know.
In minor scenarios. 5, they appear in critical moments when you are about to make a high-frequency choice. 6, energy drain. Being around them leaves you depleted despite doing nothing. 7, illogical influence. They try to manipulate situations that shouldn't matter. 8,
y'all still see, I just told YouTube, y'all, it's 167 people in here. Y'all see I said, wait, drop your email in the chat, gang. This nigga typing whole shit. He is not yet to drop his email. Right? Wade don't want the books. Wade want to cause problems. Do y'all see it? Somebody said, I got my book. It's not a game. Exactly. Everybody else done got their books, right? 111's in the chat if you got your books. I've been doing this for a while. So now, guess what, Wade? I don't want your email no more. You bucked on, nigga. Get it when you see me. Get it back in blood like Pooh Shiesty, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm not that nigga to play with, chat. I don't know why y'all be thinking y'all can play with me. Like, nigga, I'm really that, nigga. I'm not him. You know what I'm saying? I specifically told this man, just like everybody else, if you want the book, it's $50. Once you drop this super chat, put your email. He didn't do it. Set him live for like 30 minutes asking Wade, yo, where's your email, Wade? Where's your email, Wade? Where's your email, Wade? Where's your email? But he can type bet, say less. Yeah, nigga, you can type all this shit, but you can't type your email. So at the end of the day, I'm looking at you like a clown, gang. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if you want to get my books, it's 4 books for $50 on YouTube. All you got to do is drop a $50 super chat with your email. They are PDFs. I send the books directly to you on the live. You just confirmed that you got them. That's it. All you got to do is drop a $50 super chat, put your email on the super chat. I'm sending the book. Right? I'm sending the book. Been doing it. You know what I'm saying? Guys, relax, man. Let me handle business. Wade not distracting me. Wade trying to fuck up my money, and I'm about to talk about it. Huh? Because I do good business. I've been doing good business on this internet for over 4 years. Everybody who has purchased the book from me has received their book. I'm trying to show my YouTube people so they don't feel uncomfortable about sending that $50 super chat with their email so they can get books. Wade is trying to stop that from happening by acting as though I took something from him. But what Wade is not doing is putting his motherfucking email in the chat like I asked. Y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to address the money, right? Because there might be somebody else who really want to get the book, you know what I'm saying? Who feel like, oh nah, he might scam me like he did Wade. But y'all see, Wade ain't doing shit. Somebody said I got my book right away. Exactly. All right, so let's tap back in now. Agents, how they operate, right? How they operate. Direct confrontation. We not seeing your email, Wade. We don't see it, gang. This is what you could do, Wade. This is what you could do. And if you have been trying to put your email in, I apologize for the words that I said. I'm about to give you my email right now, and then you can email me. All right, I'm gonna spell it out for you. This is my email. I love you J 1991 at Gmail. ILUVYOUJAY 1991 at Gmail. I don't see it, my nigga. I don't see it. I don't see your email at all. All right. So just send me an email, Wade. I just told you my email. And if you were genuinely trying to put your email in, I apologize. Wade on it 17 2024 at Gmail. That's your email? Hold on. Let me send this man his books right now. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me get this man his merchandise. One thing about it, I do good business. I don't do bad business. Hold on, let me see. So your email is Wade on it 7. Just type in your name, your email, without Gmail, without the @ just type it in. Let me see. You see it 2024. Okay, you see it 2024 at Gmail. I'm sending it now, brother. Give me 1 second. And excuse me for being rude with you, gang, but I thought you were trolling me. All right, let's see. You see it. Boom. You see it 2024 at Gmail. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me get this man his books. All right. All right, Wade. This is how the book's coming, bro. Boom. 4 PDFs coming to you right now. Bang. Let me know when you got it. I just sent it. Let me know when you get it. All right. So we back on it, chat. All right. Wade is on YouTube, TikTok. Wade is on YouTube, not TikTok. All right. So let's get it, man. I just sent that out, brother. You got it. I thought you was trolling like everybody, like the trolls be, man. So I apologize for what I said to you. You know what I'm saying? If you was genuinely trying to do that, bro. I thought you was trolling, my nigga. But I just sent them. So check your email. Let me know if you got it. You just got it? All right, Wade said he just got his books. All right, cool. We do good business over here, chat. One thing about it, I don't play by my business. Like, I try to handle the business. All right. And it was a simple misunderstanding. Guys, understand this. I deal with a lot of people trying to troll me and trying to stop my message. So my patience is very thin for like people who trolling. And the fact that I didn't see your email, I thought you were literally trolling me. But we just got him his books. Wade said he received it. So I apologize, man. All right. For sure. All right. So now that we got that cleared up, let's get back to it. So agents operate. This is how they operate. All right, let's talk about it. Direct. I told Wade to get it back in blood. He told me, all right, say less. Nigga was gonna fine me for that $50, wasn't it? Wade was ready to fine a nigga for that $50. You say you know how I go, for sure, bro. It's all love, my nigga. It's all love, bro. I appreciate it. I thought you was trolling, man. It's all love, though. I love you, bro. For sure. You got your books. We good. All right. We apologize. Chat, apologize to Wade for calling him an agent. He's not an agent. He got his books. All right, he got his books. In the future, guys, in the future, right? Yo, listen, I don't give a fuck about these numbers, man. Anybody who leaving right now because I'm doing this, fuck, man, they not real, bro. It's an illusion. Y'all gotta know. It say 400 some people in here. It's only 300 real people in here. The rest of these niggas is bots, distractions, and agents. We ain't worrying about the numbers, right? Anybody who leaving and all that shit, I'm gonna handle business. This man purchased the books. I want to get him what he bought. And I would do that for any one of y'all that come in here and say, bro, I ain't got my books and I know that you paid for it. I want to get what you paid for. I've been waiting on him to come back. You see what I'm saying? So, Wade, we apologize. We love you in this community. Thank you so much for your support. I apologize for what I said. And you got your books, bro. You gonna win, man. Shout out to you. All right. One thing about it, man, anybody who get my books, chat, you getting your books right now online. I don't get offline and send that shit later. None of that. I send it to you right then. So anybody who want my books at the end of this live, you're gonna be able to get them. All right. Don't even worry about it. Moose said she didn't get hers. Moose, you're lying. You ain't ordered no goddamn books. I can tell by your your shit. All right. But Moose, if you really did order books, DM me the screenshot. Send me the screenshot of your payment right now, and I'll get it. But I don't. You ain't. All right. If you got your receipt, send me the screenshot, Moose. Let's get Moose right. Let's get Moose right. Now, Moose, if you order your books on TikTok, I bet you your books are in your spam folder. I bet you your books in your spam folder. All right. We're gonna talk about the books in a second. Let me finish this lesson. Let me get I'm gonna show you how you can get the books, but let's get Moose their books real quick. Let's see.
Nah, man, I'm saying.
Let's see, chat. Let's do this in front of let's do this for Moose right quick. Where you at, Moose? Give me 1 second, chat. Let's get this business handled. And then we're gonna get back to the agents. Hold on, Moose. All I gotta do is look in our DMs. If you already screenshotted it, then I got it. Let me see. That's all I gotta do. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me get Moose right. Okay, Moose. I think I do remember you. Let me see. Wait, Moose. You ain't send no goddamn money, Moose. I'm looking at our DMs. I gave you the Cash App, and you ain't say nothing else. Man, Moose, get the fuck out my goddamn chat, man. One thing about it, bro, I do good business, man. And I keep track of everybody that buy the books. Moose, I gave you my Cash App and you ain't even say shit. Look at these DMs, chat. Look at this shit. This what be crazy. See, this why I be keeping track of all of this shit. Now, this Moose. I gave Moose the Cash App. Moose said, all my life, what constellations do you offer? Some random ass screenshot of some shit. And then Talking about I would spank that ass. Come on, Moose. Get the fuck out of my DMs, man. You weird as shit. You tweaking. I gotta expose you because you tweaking. Can I Apple Pay? Yeah, you can Apple Pay me, love. At the end of this live, we're gonna talk about it. I got you. All right, let's get back to it. What the fuck is up with you, Moose? Let's get back to it, chat. All right, so how agents operate. So for the 50, send a receipt, Moose. If you did, send a receipt. All right, if you send it, send a receipt. I got you. But I don't see nothing where you sent nothing in my DMs. Everybody else that ordered their books, they got their books, man. 111's in the chat if you got these books, chat. 111's in the chat if you order and got your books directly when you ordered. Let's see how many people that's in here. Hair Motivator. She ordered hers and directly got hers. Kim Survival, Indigenous Empress, Buvinci, Starseed. Yeah, it's a lot of y'all. We got somebody over here on TikTok. Somebody said they got theirs ASAP. Yeah, so every time you order your books on this live chat, you get them directly right then. All right. Now, let's tap in. Somebody said this keeping me from sharing. Listen, guys, I'm a businessman. All right. I do good business. And when it comes down to my books and my business, I am going to correct that like that. I don't care who ain't got the patience to sit here while I fix that. That's on you. If you ain't mastered patience, if you got to run, if you such in the rush to hear this shit, that's on you, man. But I'm going to handle my business. And I'm going to make sure that every person that's considering purchasing my books know that, yo, when I do business with Jay, it's good business. That's all I got. I'm a businessman. I sustain my own life off my own shit. So if I don't make sure the business right, that's on y'all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So to the people that want to order on YouTube, wait till the end of the live. Wait till the end of the live. We'll tap in. All right. Yeah, I gotta handle my business, bro. I ain't gonna have people saying, "Oh, I spent $50 to order your books and never got them." Nah, we ain't doing that. Because everybody that purchased my book for the last 3 years, I done made over $1 million off an ebook. Everybody that got my books, I made sure I give it to you. I don't got no reason to scam or finesse. You see what I'm saying? This is my only page, chat. Those people in your DMs acting like me is not me. All right, so how do agents operate? We back to it. All right. How do agents operate? They challenge your decisions. They push boundaries or they escalate chaos. All right. Indirect manipulation. Using NPCs around you as tools to test your reactions. And they siphon your energy. They keep you in survival or low frequency states to block manifestation. Let's talk about this. Yo, this is a major one. And if you stayed while I got the business right? If you stay, I appreciate that knowledge. Thank you. If you stay while we got the business right, then this is, see, I ain't gonna lie. We had to get the business right, but something was just testing a lot of people's patience. Because this how they operate, you need to hear this. So if you had the patience enough for me to handle that business and you stayed while I handle that business, then this is for you, bro. Because you were just tested. You don't even understand. It was just a little test that went on. Right? Now, listen to this. This gonna fuck you up because you're gonna see it in real time. This is how agents operate. If you think somebody an agent, if you feel like you're dealing with an agent in your life, this is how they operate. This is how you're gonna know if you're really dealing with one. Direct confrontation. They challenge your decisions, they push your boundaries, or they escalate chaos. Fellas, how many times have you been with a woman who is supposed to be your woman, who you are supposed to be guiding, but everything that you do, they question it? Oh, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, you don't know how to do that. Thank you, bro. Oh, I'ma just get I'ma hire a maintenance man because you don't know what the fuck you doing. Ladies, how many times have you had a man that tried to make you feel like you was not capable of thinking for your motherfucking self? See, they want you to feel confused. Nah, baby, I don't think you capable of going out here figuring that shit out. You know, you need help. You know, when it come to you to think, you don't really know. How many times they want to instill? Give me 1 second, chat. My maintenance man here to fix something. Yo, what's up, bro? All right, come on. You come on. I'm in my office, man. So you going upstairs, right?
Yeah.
You going to the? It's in the second floor.
Second floor.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in here. Hold on 1 second, chat. Then I'll be totally done. Appreciate that, bro. All right, my bad, chat. My bad. So, how many times, bro, have you went through a direct confrontation like that? Now, they push boundaries. How many? Somebody said, "Whole time I'm smarter than him." How many times, right, have you had somebody that try to push your boundaries? You set clear boundaries of, yo, this is what I want. This is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm doing. Or like somebody try to get you to use drugs and you like, nah, I don't do that. And they're like, come on, baby, just fuck with me. Oh, I don't drink no more. Nah, you take a drink. You gotta pay attention to that, bro. That's literally an agent. Another way that they operate, indirect manipulation. All right? Using NPCs as tools to test your reactions. How many times have you seen, like my stepdad, I knew that this nigga was an agent, right? Growing up. I didn't know like I know now, but I knew Gang was an agent because he used to try to turn everybody against me. He used to try to turn my brothers against me, my sisters against me. Like he liked everybody but except for me. Think about it. How many of y'all grew up in a situation like this? Is how you gotta know you a chosen one too, right? Motherfuckers are like everybody except for you for no reason. Stepdad, stepmom come in and they cool with all the other kids, but they just don't like you. Or some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you the one. Somebody said my stepmom was like that. That's when you know that you the one for real. Everybody else, they accept. They like everybody else, but they just don't like, and you ain't did shit to them. Your oldest brother. This is a sign of an agent. They try to manipulate everything around you. Yeah. And now, this is a major sign. This is when you know you're dealing with an agent, and this is why you have to protect your energy. Energy siphoning. Energy siphoning. They keep you in low vibration purposely. They keep you in a low vibration purposely. Meaning, every couple days, there's a weird argument. Every couple days, there's something that's always got you mad. You're always pissed off. Y'all don't even know why. in the house, there's always a weird frequency, always some shit going on where you're just so upset. Why do you think they do that? Why do you think they're constantly keeping you in this low vibration? Because if you're in a low vibration, it blocks your manifestation. If you in survival mode, if you in fight or flight, if you on a low frequency, it blocks your manifestation, and you don't have the energy to complete tasks. Some of y'all content creators, some of y'all people that have y'all own business, you cannot be in a toxic relationship. You cannot be in a relationship with an NPC because every time you go through a problem, you don't got the energy to go do your business. You don't got the energy to manifest things that you're trying to manifest into reality. You were supposed to drop 5 videos yesterday, but instead you got in a fucking argument and didn't complete shit. So you gotta understand, bro, like these agents, bro, these are, yo, how many of y'all know people in your life like that? You should be in a university teaching this. Thank you. Guys, I really want to start doing this in person. So if there's anybody out there who wants to book me to come to their if you ever throw something and you want to book me and you want me to come there and speak, yo, I'm a reasonable dude. Like I ain't gonna tax you nothing crazy. But I do want to get into doing this in person. You see what I'm saying? So if anybody ever want to book me for an event to speak somewhere, yo, hit me up. In person, for sure, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nero Knowledge put you on to me? Wow. That's crazy. You said Nero Knowledge. I follow that dude on YouTube. I be watching him on YouTube. That's great. He's a big fucking creator. So you messaged me on TikTok. All right, for sure. Yeah, anybody want to tap in with me? Anybody want to book me? I'll pop out if the price right. For real. But this is how you can identify the agents in your simulation, guys. Right? Direct confrontation, indirect manipulation, and energy siphoning. If you are constantly up and down with your energy, you're probably dealing with an agent. Ways to identify NPCs. Let's go. We're going to bust down these ways. I'm located in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm in Charlotte, chat. Let's tap in.
Consistency. They mirror your energy, but with a slight energy siphoning, keeping you in survival or low frequency states to block manifestation. Ways to identify agent NPCs. They consistently trigger emotional overreactions in you. 2, they mirror your energy, but with a slightly off pattern. 3, they don't learn from their mistakes. The loop repeats until you recognize them. 4, they are hyper-focused on control. Everything is about rules, hierarchy, and order. 2, manipulative. They will bend situations. Energy siphoning, keeping you in survival or low frequency states to block manifestation. Ways to identify agent NPCs. They consistently trigger emotional overreactions in you. 2, they mirror your energy, but with a slightly off pattern. 3, they don't learn from their mistakes. The loop repeats until you recognize them. 4, they are hyper-focused on control, even in minor scenarios. 5, they appear in critical moments when you are about to make a high-frequency choice. 6, energy drain. Being around them leaves you depleted despite doing nothing. 7, illogical influence. They try to manipulate situations that shouldn't matter. 8, consistency across environments. Show up in work, social, or family spaces with similar patterns. 9, resistance to reality shifts. They can't handle new frequencies or unconventional thinking. 10, catalyst effect. They push you to either ascend or crash.
Somebody said, I'm getting mad just thinking about this shit. Guys, don't get mad. Don't let the information make you mad. You have to understand this. These agents are in your life not by choice, but because you are in a simulation. These agents are going to come. Guys, remember, the thing about life, new levels, new devils. Every time you level up in this life, there's going to be a challenge to keep you grounded or to knock you back down a level. Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right? It's the game, bro. Now that you have the awareness to understand this, right? You gotta go. You're gonna keep going. Right? So don't get upset from, yo, damn, my girl's an agent. Nah, you see it, you understand it. Now it's your choice. Some of y'all already know that life is testing you. Some of y'all already know that the test is to see, do you got what it takes to walk away from this person? Some of y'all know that. Some of y'all know y'all with a person right now, and life is testing you to see if you're going to leave their ass, if you're going to leave them. And I just confirmed this for some of you. You was already thinking it like, is this a test to see if I'm going to walk away from this shit? You already know it is. So the thing you got to understand about life is, guys, it only gets greater. Every time you pass a test, it only gets greater. Yeah, that person is fine as hell you with right now. Yeah, they got the best you ever had right now. Right? Yeah, they provide and yeah, but I promise you, if you pass the loop, if you pass the test, there's something better. That's a confirmation right there. But there's something better. So, you know, somebody said, let me see, will we get punished for being someone else's test? No. No. Sometimes life uses you as karma. See, a lot of y'all don't understand. Y'all in situations, right? Y'all in situations where life is using you to deliver a karmic lesson for people. And that lesson is leaving, walking away. You done went in with somebody and yeah, boom, but you know, hey, I can't do it. I gotta teach your ass a lesson. Don't be afraid to be a lesson. Because when you don't do your part, see, a lot of y'all be having that awareness, man. A lot of y'all be already having awareness. Y'all know y'all in live to deliver karma for something. That doesn't mean you and somebody like to cheat on them. That don't mean you and somebody like to play with them or nah. But bitch, you're depending on me. But you acting like you ain't. So now I gotta show you that I gotta walk away from you and make you get the karma that you've been giving all motherfuckers. It's how this thing works. It's a revolving door. Somebody said, how do you know? Man, we've been up here for an hour and some change, brother. We've been up here about 2 hours. You missed it. But you can rewatch it. It's gonna be on YouTube in a second. All right. Ways to identify the agent. Let's talk about it. People who constantly trigger emotional overreactions on you. Right? You can't even talk to your mom without snapping the fuck out. Every time you go over your mom's house, y'all get in a conversation. Next thing you know, you done walked out. You're crying. You all in the car crying and shit. And I just want to fix our relationship. That's a fucking agent. Number 2, they mirror your energy, but slightly off. Your girl might say, babe, what you want for dinner? Say, baby, I want some salmon, mashed potatoes, and some green beans. She said, all right. She cooked the salmon, mashed potatoes, but not the green beans, rice. Or she burned some weird shit, right? Or your man might be like, babe, what you want me to do with this? Da, da, da. And he do it, but it's slightly off. It's an agent. Whereas they never want to fully satisfy you. They want to satisfy you, but they it's like they put in work to satisfy you, but it's like something's just off. It's just not right. Say one thing and do another. Exactly. I just thought he was just slow. Nah, he ain't slow. He don't know what he doing. He an agent. Somebody said, why would my mom be an agent? Guys, do you understand that in this life, bro, your family members is NPCs for real? A lot of y'all, that's why you the black sheep. See, I ain't even gotta explain that. Just that comment, it made me know that this person's an NPC. Just measuring that comment of consciousness, right? Because the chosen ones, you already can tell that your family because of how your relationship dynamic is with your family. So I can tell who chosen by the comments and shit that they say. As a chosen one, you already done crashed with your family any fucking way. That's something that happens. You know, as a chosen one, you've already been the black sheep of your family. So certain shit I don't even gotta entertain because I already know, oh, this person just up, this just a bot. That ain't a real chosen one. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not saying everybody's mom is an agent anyway. Some people have relations. Some people, your mother is the agent in your family. Some people, your brother is the agent. Some people, it could be your father. Some people, it ain't nobody. It's not nobody in your immediate family that's an agent. It's your friend. So it's different for different folks. But I could just tell by your comment that another way to understand that you're dealing with an agent, chosen one, is that they do not learn from their mistakes. They do not learn from their mistakes. They only stop the loop once you notice it. They gonna keep doing the same shit until you be like, damn, babe, every Tuesday you get on some weird shit. Then all of a sudden, that loop stops and then it starts a different one. Another way that you know somebody might be entering your life as an agent is critical moments. They appear when you're about to make a high frequency choice or your life is about to level up. This is when they appear, right? You done made the choice. You said, man, you know what? I'm tired of living in North Carolina. I'm about to move to Florida. I'm about to go somewhere where I can get closer to my dream, right? Because I'm in a certain industry, and you know, in this city, it's more likely that I get opportunities to be in the industry that I'm in, right? So you say I'm about to move, and then all of a sudden, your brother just show up. Hey man, I'm out of jail, man. They let me out. Where you at, man? I need somewhere to stay. Then he come over the house and fuck up everything that you had going. Shit like that. They show up right when you about to make a crazy move. Catalyst effect, man. One thing about that agent, they either gonna push you to level up or they gonna push you to crash. It ain't no in between. You know, you see people, damn man, it was a good dude. He in jail. What he in jail for? Domestic abuse. Damn, you crashed. Or, damn, this nigga went out here and leveled up. He left that girl. Now look at him. He leveling up. Damn, shorty, what the hell? The hell shorty go to jail for? Domestic abuse. She crashed. The agent is either going to push you to elevate or to crash. Yeah, now you starting to understand your baby mama was an agent, bro. That's why that shit has been difficult since she started with her. Your baby daddy's an agent, sis. That's why that shit been difficult. Now you starting to see it. They don't know that they're agents, my love. When we say agent, we're talking about NPCs. We're not talking about like the government or no shit like that. You know, we're talking about the simulation, the matrix. These are high synthetic programs in human form. Synthetic consciousness programs in human form. You got to understand you're in a simulation and life gives you a series of tests to see if you're going to pass these tests. And the thing that life tests you the most are people, are with people, NPCs. Yo, shout out to the chat. Let me give y'all these 10 rules to navigate reality. 111's in the chat if you think you know who the agents are in your life. Sorry that we had the interruptions, but we got it done. Anyone that's plugged in. All right, let me give y'all these 10 rules real quick to navigate this reality. I want y'all to listen to this, and then we're going to talk about the books, chat. We can talk about whoever want to get the books. I'm going to show y'all the books, and then show y'all how y'all can get them. Can an agent wake up? No. An agent is not a soul. An agent is here to test you. It's not meant for you to stay with the agent. It's either going to test you, you can get where you go. And life is hard, guys. Like, listen, the ascension is not easy, man. Trust me. You get these attachments, these emotions for people, and you want to be with them through their bullshit. And so you gotta understand this. This is why life is. This is why it's not easy. It's not easy to just walk away. But if you can manage to find the strength to do it, I promise you, your life goes up. All these niggas you see that's winning, they've been passing these tests. They've been putting themselves. You want to be rich. You want to have this stuff like these. Trust me. A lot of these people that you see now, I'm not talking about the industry plants, the ones that they put in front of you to distract you. I'm talking about the ones that really came from nothing and made it out the mud and who is out the way and getting their money. That shit was not easy. They had to choose themselves. In life is going to say, yo, this is where you want to be. And this is where you at. Are you going to choose where you want to be or are you going to stay with this person? This shit ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. Trust me. But if you can muster up the energy and the strength to choose you, when you see all these telltale signs, guarantee your life is going to upgrade in a major way. In a major way. No, I'm not a Leo. I'm a Taurus. I'm a Lyran starseed though. Life is going to test you. Somebody said, repeat the last phrase. Life is going to test you. And it's going to give you a choice. Like these agents, they come in your life. They're beautiful. You love them. You love them. They're family members, whatever. Your girl, your boy, whatever, right? But life is going to give you, it's going to give you an ultimatum. It's going to tell you, look, it's going to show you what you're going to do, right? It's going to show you, man, you're going to know, man, I need to leave. I got to leave this guy. I got to leave this girl. It's going to show you that. A lot of y'all in relationships right now that you know, I got to walk away. And life is going to give you that choice. It's going to say, yo, look, are you going to choose where you want to be or are you going to choose where you at? And when you walk away, your life is going to upgrade. I'm telling you. Right now, we get stuck in seeing what we got. But I promise you, man, there's something better waiting for you if you are in these situations where life is testing you. It ain't easy. Mentally and materialistically, I promise you. Life upgrades you mentally and materialistically. A lot of y'all don't understand the reason you ain't got no opportunity yet in whatever you're trying to get the opportunity is because you ain't passed the test. As soon as you pass that test and walk away, 2-3 months down the line, out of nowhere, boom, opportunity. Crazy opportunity that you've been waiting on, boom. That's how life does. It upgrades you for passing. When you realize that this life it literally upgrades you from passing tests. She said, I got a Mercedes coming from Cali right now. Exactly. And you walked away. I promise you, this is how it works. So remember, guys, you will be rewarded when you pass your tests. That's why you got to play the game to win. You got to play this shit to win. You can't play with it when it comes to you. Let's tap in, man. Let's go over these 10 rules, man. I got things I got to do. Let me get y'all in with these 10 rules. All right, listen to these 10 rules, chat. Try to keep up. Then we're going to talk about the books.
All right, Jay, let's break it down clearly for the chat the way you would for chosen ones. Here's a full overview of the 10 rules of the Matrix from the perspective of the soul inhabiting the body. 1. Everything is the Matrix. Every thought, action, and experience is part of a coded system. Understanding this is the first layer of awareness. Nothing is random. 2. Energy is currency. Your attention, focus, emotions, and actions are all energy. The Matrix pulls from your energy, so protect it like your most valuable resource. 3. Observe, don't react. The soul must watch the simulation without fully reacting to every loop or trigger. This is how you gain control over your reality. 4. Frequency dictates reality. Everything has a vibration: love, fear, abundance, scarcity. Align your energy frequency to what you want to manifest. The Matrix responds to resonance. 5. See through the layers. The Matrix is multi-layered. Learn to decode illusions, hidden codes, and agendas. Nothing is as it seems. Always look beyond the surface. 6. Master the observer effect. Your awareness changes outcomes. The more conscious you are of your environment, timelines, and players, the more you can influence reality. 7. Recognize NPCs, hijacked and control players. NPCs, unaware players, stuck in loops. Hijacked players, partially aware but influenced by outside forces. Control players, fully aware and capable of navigating and manipulating the Matrix. Know who you're interacting with. It affects your energy. 8. Protect your energy. Avoid energy drains, manipulative influences, and low-frequency distractions. This includes substances, toxic people, or societal traps. Timing is everything. Portals, loops, and cosmic alignments exist. Knowing when to act, shift, or manifest is crucial for maximum effect. 10. Codes and frequencies are tools. The Matrix operates in numbers, symbols, and vibration. Learn to speak the universal language. It's the key to manifesting, controlling, and thriving.
All right. Guys, you take in these rules, man. Rule number 1, everything is the Matrix. Guys, you got to understand, you are in a simulation. There is nothing happening random. Every person that you meet is not random. All right, it's meant to happen. And you got to see why this is happening. Observe. When you come to the realization that everything that happens in your life, everything that you see, everything is a part of a coded structure, you are to observe and read and figure out why are things happening in your life. This is the first layer of awareness that everything is the Matrix. All right. Number 2, energy is the currency. All right. It's not money. This is how life goes, guys. If you protect your energy, you can make money easy. If your energy is being siphoned, you can't get no money. They don't tell you that. Money is energy. How do we know money's energy? Because you got to put action to make money. You go to work every day and do your job. That job is action. That action takes your energy. That energy that you put into that job translates into money at the end of the week. Money is energy manifested in the physical. If you want to be able to make money easily without a job, you have to be able to protect your energy first. That's why people that get rich, they be locked in. They don't be having people around them. They be locked the fuck in on themselves. Right? So understanding, bro, the difference between you getting to a bag and you being broke is you protecting your energy. Every time you get into an argument, every time you fuss, every time you fight, understand it's taking away from your money. In this life, you have to manifest. Manifest is pulling things into the reality. It requires energy. Thank you, Ricky Anderson, who just paid $50 to my Cash App for a donation. I appreciate that, Ricky Anderson. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you, brother. I love you. Right? But it requires energy to manifest. A lot of y'all ain't. Thank you, Anderson. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. A lot of y'all ain't able to do the things that you need to do out here because your energy is constantly being siphoned from somebody. If you're not arguing with your girl, you riding around with the gang. If you ain't arguing with your boyfriend, you fussing with your mom. Stop letting people take your energy. Energy is the currency. Stop watching the news. Stop watching all these things that manipulate your energy. Please. All right. Number 3, observe and don't react. Guys, I just told you energy is the currency. You have to learn how to observe your life without reacting to everything that happens. Somebody walk past you and call you a bitch ass nigga. You gonna crash out? Or you gonna just keep it moving? Fuck him. Go get your money. Observe. Don't react, bro. You gotta start using this. You gotta start using this. The name of the game: energy siphoning, energy harvesting, energy conservation, energy manipulation, energy protection. The consciousness that understands how to do all 5 of these will be the winner in life. Listen, you have to come to the realization that there are people in your life who only are existing to get a reaction out of you, to siphon your energy. You have to understand that. There are people in your life who their only job in your life is to siphon you. And you need to either get them out your life or observe and learn how to siphon them. See, listen. When you react to people, they're siphoning your energy. When you don't react, you're siphoning theirs. For example, your boyfriend walking around the house doing everything to get you to snap out. Slamming doors, talking shit, looking crazy, whatever. And as soon as you snap the fuck out, this nigga calm down, sit down, put his clothes on and go outside. He was just waiting on the reaction. Right? Soon as you lose your shit, then he leave and go do whatever he gonna do. Go get the money, come home, he chilling. Right? They're siphoning your energy. Somebody said, why? Because energy is the currency. All right? That's why. Your energy is currency. Guys, I need you to wrap your fucking mind. Listen, let me talk to you like this, because some of y'all don't understand this shit unless I talk to you crazy. Bitch, wrap your fucking mind around the fact that you in the fucking matrix and there are entities that are harvesting your stupid ass energy. There you go. Now you can understand it. That's why, because your energy is the currency, baby. All right? So, check me out. I'm trying to give you the sauce because I really want you to understand this. Now, every time, right? Listen to this. Every time you don't react to these people, thank you so much. I appreciate that, my love. Every time you don't react to these people, guess what happens? All the energy that they put into doing whatever the fuck they doing, right? Listen to this. If I wake up today and I say, you know what? I'm about to piss Big Papa 23 off. I'm about to do everything I can do to get a reaction out of this nigga. Right? And I form a plan and I keep doing shit. When you don't react, guess what? Every little thing that I do becomes your energy. You're siphoning me. You're siphoning me. Everything that I do, you literally siphoning me. When you don't react, the energy that they put into getting a reaction out of you becomes yours. And then you can go out here and do whatever you want to do with that energy. Yo, if you got a business and you say, oh, this bitch was trying to get a reaction out of me today. Oh, I ain't react. I'm about to get paid. Go out the house, start your business up, watch you boom. That is the difference. That's the difference between a successful business day and a bullshit day. Your energy, your reactions. It's a trick, bro. See, the money is already yours. You don't know that, right? The money's already your energy manifested into the physical. And you can see this if you are an entrepreneur or anybody, the damn matrix facts, that's where we at. But if you are somebody that can understand this shit, right? What you have noticed is, yo, when I don't get into an argument or when I don't fight with nobody, my business goes right. But as soon as me and my girl or me and my guy get into it, I can't make no money on those days. Stop reacting. Somebody ordered my books. Shout out this Miss Anderson. I'm gonna make sure I send them books to you directly after that. Stop reacting. Your energy is controlling everything. That's why you have to protect your energy like it's your most valuable resource. That's why you can't be funny with your energy. Stop laying in bed with that girl if every time y'all lay down, it feels weird. Stop laying in bed with that man if every time you lay down, you can't get good rest. Go sleep in the other room. And then you wake up and you feel good as fuck in the morning. Whereas when you sleeping in the bed with somebody, you waking up pissed off. Protect your energy at all costs because that is literally your manifestation power. It's just real. So, I'm starting to understand that, man. Sleep is meant to be by yourself. You meant to sleep by yourself for real. Number 4, frequency dictates reality. Guys, understand. This shit is mental. This game of life is a mental game. How do we know that this game is mental? It's 95% mental, 5% physical. And how do you know? All you gotta do is go outside. Everything that you see outside, other than the sky, the grass, and trees, started off as a thought in somebody's head. The architecture of these houses, buildings, stores, street lights, roads, it all started off as a thought. You got to understand that. This is a mental game. Your mindset dictates your reality. If you think negativity, you're going to see negativity. If you think positive, you're going to see positive. If you think abundance, you're going to attract abundance. Your frequency dictates your reality. Your frequency dictates your reality. What is frequency? Frequency is your vibration. Are you high vibrational or are you low vibrational? How do you control your vibration? How do you control your frequency? Your mindset. High frequency thoughts equals high frequency vibration. Low frequency thoughts equals low frequency vibration. If you are constantly thinking of low frequency shit, you are on a low frequency vibration. If you are constantly thinking money, thinking positive, thinking you are high. Promise you. So Understand, bro, if you want to control this, if you want to control your frequency, you want to tap into a frequency, it all starts in your mind. Protect your thoughts. Number 5, see through the layers. Guys, you got to start seeing through the layers. This reality is multi-layered. You got to see through the layers in everything. Your relationship. That girl keep telling you she love you, but every chance she gets, she disrespecting you. She don't love you, brother. She say she love you, she don't even want to rub you back. Nigga, she don't fuck with you. She like your money. That guy keeps saying he love you, he want to be with you, but when it's time to lay down and do it, he ain't, his shit like this. He's not attracted to you, baby. He wants your cash. You got to do the most to get him to stand up. You got to rub the nigga back, tickle his feet, give him a wet willy and some more shit just to, you know what I'm saying? That's not somebody who really want to be with you. So see through the layers on everything. You see what I'm saying? See through the layers on everything. Everything that's happening. You know what I'm saying? You gotta dip that bitch in the pool. You gotta take her ass to the beach and throw her in the ocean for her to get wet for you, man. That girl don't want you. She want this. Number 6, master the observer effect. Your awareness in this reality changes outcomes. All right? You have to observe because observation brings awareness. Awareness is a portal. If you observe, you become aware of things that you would not have seen if you was not observing. Observation gives you awareness, and awareness in this reality changes outcomes. For example, your neighbor let's say your neighbor is plotting to kill you. You have no awareness of it. You're an easy kill. But all of a sudden you was observing and you seen something weird and you went up to it and you start looking through it, then you overheard somebody yelling, and you start listening, and then you heard, yeah, I'm going to kill that nigga next door. I'm going to kill that nigga. I hate that motherfucker. When I see that nigga, and now you aware, oh, this nigga talking about me. Now you get to start moving in a way where I'm going to make sure that don't happen. Awareness changes outcomes, bro. You have to be aware. And in order to be aware, you have to observe. Number 7, recognize NPCs, hijack players, and agents. I think y'all could do that. Number 8, we talked about it. You got to protect your energy at all costs. Understand, your energy is the currency. Understand, your energy is your currency. As long as you protect your energy, you can go out here and do whatever you want. Learn how to avoid shit. That's the thing. A lot of us don't just know, we just don't know how to just avoid shit. Somebody said how to protect your energy. Avoid these motherfuckers. The homies keep calling. Hey man, you trying to ride? We need a ride, gang. You want to give us a ride, huh? Man, fuck no. And you know you ain't trying to say that. So you know what? Turn the phone off. Let me go ahead and turn this phone off for about 5-6 hours real quick. Avoid these niggas. Oh, damn, gang. I just seen you call my phone with that, gang. You gotta learn how to avoid shit. Mama call. Hey, baby, I'm gonna come over there and drop this. But you know, mama always on some bullshit. She always, hey, ma, I ain't even at home, mama. When she come knock on the door, you look out the window. Oh, I ain't opening that shit. Y'all sit y'all ass, shut up. Learn how to avoid things. You got the store up the road, then you got the store that's around the corner. The store that's around the corner, it takes you 10 minutes to walk there. The store that's right up the street, you can get there in 2 minutes. But the only thing is, up the street, it's hella people posted every day. And every time you walk the store, somebody mean mugging you. Somebody doing some weird shit. Somebody sexually harassing you or grabbing you, touching you. Walk your ass to the store that take 10 minutes. Yeah, it take extra 10 minutes, but you are protecting your energy. Me and my girl just got in an argument. I left the house. I ain't about to argue with you, shawty. Fuck that. I'm gonna let you cool down. I'll be back tomorrow or something, 2 days from now, whatever. Soon as I get in the car and get up the road, my phone start blowing up. She blowing my shit up. I want to protect my energy. I'm not about to answer it because I know her pattern. She about to start talking hella shit. Nigga, you just let fuck you, nigga. I'm not about to go for that. So you know what? Instead of me answering it, I gotta protect my energy. Block. Protect your energy by learning how to avoid circumstances that drain your energy. Keyword, avoid. I ain't got it in me to do all this fighting shit. I'm gonna go ahead and avoid it. Oh yeah, they say the ops over there such and such. I'm gonna go ahead and avoid it. Oh yeah, my cousin just got her ass whooped by her boyfriend, and she's saying she coming over here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave because I don't want to get involved. This is how you protect your energy, by simply avoiding. They want to teach you all this. You got to go heads up with everything and da-da-da. Man, avoid that shit. Number 9, timing is everything. Yo, listen, stop procrastinating. I'm going to tell you something. Time is not linear. The results you can get today from doing something that hits your mind are not going to be the same results that you will get tomorrow by procrastinating. I'm going to say that again. The results that you will get today by following through when an idea hits you are not going to be the same results you're going to get tomorrow by procrastinating. It don't work like that. Sometimes you got to understand, you got a window. Sometimes you got a window where you got to make shit happen. Thank you so much for those stars, Facebook. I love y'all. Stop procrastinating, bro. What you don't understand is your ideas be portals. Something say drop that video. You was in the car, you seen something, and all of a sudden something said drop a video. Talk about it now. You said, nah, I'm gonna wait till I get home. You don't know if you would have pulled your ass over, took your phone and said, yo, I'm da-da-da, that shit would have went viral. But you waited until you went home. Now 3 other people done talked about it. They going viral. Do what you can do today. Anything that you say, I'm going to do it tomorrow, do it today. A lot of y'all would have already been rich as hell if you didn't procrastinate and put shit off. Timing is everything in this matrix, bro. Time works weird. And number 10, codes and frequencies are tools. Learn how to speak the universal language. It's a tool to manifest. Guys, you live in a reality that is coded by numbers. Everything is a number. How old are you? How tall are you? How much do you weigh? When were you born? What time were you born? What time is it? Where do you live? It's all numbers, man. Longitude, latitude, width, limit. This is how you can see the code. This is how you know it's coded. Everything is numbers. Right? When you understand the universal language and how to use numbers, you can manifest things as you want. Yo, Facebook, I love y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Come to TikTok if you want to get my book. So let's talk about the codes, man. Yo, look, this is my book. This is my viral books, man. My book teaches you how to use these codes. It teaches you how to use the numbers. You need this, man. If you are on this journey and you want a tool to put on your device that's going to help you win at this game called life, this book gives you all the codes, man. It's my viral book. I made over $1 million selling this book myself. It's called Decoding the Matrix. It has all the codes to the coded structure, but not only just codes. It tells you 4 powerful ways to manifest. This is a book This book got everybody going crazy. Somebody said it works. Hair motivator. All right, now this book is $50. It's the best $50 you will ever spend. But before I tell you how you can get this book, I'm about to prove to y'all that this shit works. It's not on Amazon. You got to get it directly from me. That's why it's so valuable. You got to get it on my live. We exchange it right here live, and you confirm that you received it. All right, these are ebooks, PDFs. I send them directly to you. You got to get them from me. But before we even talk about how you can get these books, let's talk about this pain code, man. Let's show you that this works. Anybody who's dealing with some type of pain, drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat. We about to activate this pain code on your ass right now and show you that this is the real sauce. All right, anybody that's in some type of pain, drop a 1. Let's activate the pain code and show you how this thing really works. So, you stop caring. Let's talk about it. All right, now, if you're in pain right now, I want you to close your eyes and focus on the pain. Now, I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go, universe, give us more power to manifest using this code. I'm going to say that mantra. After I say that, I'm going to say pain code. And then as a collective, together, we are going to repeat this number, 23 31 443. We're going to say this number together for like 1 minute. That's all it takes. And your pain is going to be gone. Once your pain gone, write no pain in the chat, all right? I want you to focus and say this number with me when I start saying it. That's all you got to do. Just focus on your pain and say this number with me when I start saying it. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Universe, give us more power to manifest using this code, pain code. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. You should be saying this code with me, chat. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. If this is taking your pain away, go ahead and write no pain in the chat. If you are still in pain, continue to say this code. 23 31 443. I see Bentley said no pain. Amazing, no pain. Leisha, no pain. BJ, no pain. The Real, no pain. I see a lot of people starting to spam no pain in the chat, man. We seeing it on YouTube. They're starting to put no pain in the chat. Guys, we cannot make this up. This is why they hate me on this internet. This is why they have tried to kill me more than once. But we got the code, man. We in the matrix. Like, once you understand this shit, bro, you hard to kill. Get this book while you can, man. I ain't gonna be, listen, at some point in time, it's gonna be real hard to receive and get this book because I ain't gonna be up here live doing this shit like I've been doing this 3 years straight, guys. You know what I'm saying? Consistent every other day, every couple days. You need to get this book. This book is going to turn you up. This book got money codes. They work. All the codes, man, you're going to get it, right? Now, the book is $50. When you purchase the book, not only are you going to get, somebody say I need a hard copy, you got to print it out yourself. All right? You can go to wherever they print shit and print the book out, or you can get it made into a hard copy book. I make it in PDF form because I send it all over the world, and it just makes it so easy. Plus, I send it to you right here on your live in front of you. So, this book is $50. When you order this book, not only are you going to get this book, but you're going to get all 4 of my books for free for that price. All right, so you're going to also get this book. This is another viral book of mine. It's called Accessing the Akashic Records. Now, a lot of people ask me, they say, Jay, how do you know the things that you know, bro? I've been tapping into the Akashic Records for a while. And in this book, I give you my technique. If you are somebody who gets downloads, if you are someone who wants to tap in with the Akash, if you want to, this book will teach you how I do it. All right. These are instruction manual books. These are books that teach you how to do things. So the code book is like 30 pages, 20 to 30 pages. This book is like 12 to maybe 15 pages. But these are books that teach you. It's not like you're reading a story. They're showing you how to step by step do processes. All right. So these are more informational books. No problem, sweetheart. Not only are you gonna get that book, you're gonna also get this book right here. This is another book that you're gonna receive. All right. This is called Unlocking Your Power with Nature. Now, this book is for anyone who has spiritual gifts. Maybe you're psychic. Maybe you have telekinesis, aerokinesis. Maybe you want to unlock that. Maybe you feel like you got mind control. This book is going to teach you how to strengthen those abilities or unlock those abilities with nature. In this book, it's going to show you how to sun gaze safely and correctly. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, if you have neuromelanin in your eyes or if you don't. You need to be sun gazing because sun gazing opens up your pineal gland and connects your chakras. All right, it activates your crystalline light structure. This book is going to teach you how to sun gaze properly. It's going to also teach you how to ground yourself to the earth as well as moon gaze and interact with the ocean. This is a must-have if you are on the journey to unlocking. All right. Not only are you going to receive that book when you purchase the code book for free, but you're going to get this book right here as well. So you're going to get 4 powerful books for only $50, man. At this, and if you found this on my website, it'll cost you $100 and some to get all 4 of these books. So you're getting them all for only 50 when you fuck with me on the live. Now, this book is called 3 Love Spells That'll Bring Them Back and Make Them Go. Yes, this is a love frequency spell book. And why did I make this? Because as a chosen one, we are targeted and attacked by witches and warlocks. They do use a lot of different magic, love magic, death magic, ritualistic magic on you. All right, this book will teach you how to counteract anyone who may be doing some type of love manipulation or love magic on you. This is only to be used for your protection. Do not use this information to hurt or harm others' lives. Please, karma is a real thing. Now, I believe that you all are good people. All right. Now, I can't tell you what to do with this shit, but it's up to you, man. Now, you're going to get all these books for only $50. Now, how do you get it? This is what you got to have. First off, you got to have $50 in your account right now. You got to be $50 ready right now. Next off, if you live outside of the United States, payment platforms that I accept are PayPal and Revolut. PayPal and Revolut not only protects me, but it protects you. If you send money to my PayPal and you don't receive your product, you can do a, what is it called? Whatever, right? When they give you your money back and then they fine me. But don't do that, bro, because I got ways of proving that I did send y'all shit. All right? But I use those platforms because they help. They are professional platforms and they help. If you live in the United States, you can use PayPal, Revolut, Cash App, Venmo, Chime, Zelle, or Apple Pay. All of these platforms do give you the ability to dispute if you do not receive, but you will receive because you're going to confirm that you received in the live before I leave. So I don't leave this live until everybody who pays for their books get their books. So how this works, if you're on TikTok, all you got to do is send me a DM with the payment method that you want to use. So if you're on TikTok and you want to get these books, drop a 1 in the chat. All right, drop a 1 in the chat. If you $50 ready and you want to get these books right now, drop a 1. I'm going to get y'all in my DMs. If you are on YouTube and you want to get these books, it's 2 different ways that you can do this. All right, there's 2 different ways you can do it. You can do it by telling, you can come to my TikTok and get in the chat, or you can drop a $50 super chat and put your email like Wade did, but forgot to put his email. So if you want to get these books, drop that $50 super chat and put your email in it, or you can come over here to TikTok and get in my DMs. All right, let's tap in. Jay, do you believe in Jesus? I do follow the Christ, guys. I am not a Christian, though, but I do believe in Christ consciousness, and I do believe that Christ was like me. Like, you know, I'm like the Christ. I do believe I move in his consciousness and his likeness. So yeah, and I follow the Christ, yes. All right, Sandy. I'm gonna go ahead and send yours now, Sandy Anderson, because I already got your screenshot in my DMs right now. Let's see. Who want to get these books? Mandy, DM me the payment method. The real natural main. DM me the payment method. Um, I am Yafa. DM me the payment method. Bless hands. So Queen's Alchemy, you got a credit card. You can click the link in the bio and go to my website, but you're not gonna get all the books for 50. All right, all the books for 50 is only for the people who is sending right here. All right. So yeah, everybody that dropped the one, do me a favor, DM me your payment method. Bless hands. Accept my follow request, sweetheart. All right. For sure, for sure. Let's get these people these books, chat. All right, Sandy, I'm sending yours right now. Thank you. Kai Nichols, DM me your payment method. Thank you for that money gun, sweetheart. All right, Miss Anderson, I appreciate that cash app that you sent. Let me see your books first, since you already sent early in the game. I guess you was somebody that was trying to get them. So this is how the email looks. All you gotta do is scroll down, and the books are right there. And the books are right there. Boom. All right, if you need my cash app, get in my DMs. I'm giving it to y'all now. Miss Sandy, I send it. Let me know when you get it. Real natural. I'm about to give you the cash app right now, love. I see all y'all asking for the cash app. So how it works, send the cash app, screenshot it, give me your email in the DM, and I'm gonna send it to you. All right, Kai Nichols, I just gave you the cash app, love. I am Yafa. I just gave you the cash app, sweetie. Real natural Maine, I just gave you the cash app, sweetheart. No problem. Mandy, how would you like to order? Check your DMs, Mandy. Bless hands, how would you like to order? Coco Brown, here's the cash app, sweetheart. Now, guys, listen. Oh, I see a lot of y'all. Yeah, I can send it on Zelle. I got you. If you need my books, YouTube, ask me. All you gotta do, YouTube, is type the payment method you need, and I'll type it in the chat and pin it up. So I'm about to give you my Zelle. And to everybody that's in my DMs, asking me how do you get a one-on-one. If you want to do a one-on-one face call with me, FaceTime call for 30 minutes is $75. All right. So if you want to do that, that's how you do it. It's $75 for the one-on-one FaceTime. It's at least 30 minutes. Sometimes it lasts longer than that. So if you want to tap in with me on the FaceTime call, just get in my DM on TikTok and DM me, and I got you. The real Maine, I just received your screenshot on Cash App. So yeah, if you want to get these books on YouTube, all you got to do, Leah Love, I just received it. The real Takithia, Nicole, DM me. Accept my follow request so I can DM you. All right, the real Maine, I'm sending yours now, sweetheart. Let me know when you got it. I just sent it. Kai Nichols, I just received your Cash App. All right, Leah, I got you. Bless hands. Here's the Cash App, love. Leah, I'm sending yours now. All right, Leah, I just sent yours. Kai Nichols, I'm sending yours right now, Kai Nichols. Guys, if you don't see it in your regular folder, check spam. It's probably in spam if you don't see it. Kai Nichols, I just sent yours. And guys, when you order this book, when you order these books, if you ever lose them or something like that, if you ever lose them, all you got to do is DM me and be like, yo, bro, I lost the books. I'll send them to you for free. You don't got to rebuy them because I'm going to have your screenshot. That's why I tell you to screenshot me. It'll be right there where you already ordered them. All right. Kenneth, let me put my Zelle in on YouTube for you. Coco, I got it. What's your email? Coco, I'm about to send you yours. I see y'all snapping on Facebook. I got you, bro. Give me a second. All right, I just sent it. Coco Brown, I'm sending yours right now, love. Bless hands, we sending yours right now. The paying code is 2331443. All right, shout out to Kai. I am Yafa, the real Maine, the natural Maine. Bless hands, Coco Brown. Chat, is there anybody else trying to get these books right now? All right, Queen's Alchemy, I'm giving you the PayPal. If you're $50 ready and you're trying to get these books right now, drop a 1 in the chat. Thank you, bro. If you're $50 ready and you're trying to get these books right now, drop a 1 in the chat. All right, Starfeed, I'm about to DM you. I just received another Cash App from, yeah. Check your DM, Starfy. I just DM'd you. Okay, Mandy, I already sent you a DM. Check your DMs. Thank you, my love. Anybody on YouTube that want to get these books, drop a 1 in the chat. If you need a payment method, Mandy, I'm about to give you the Cash App right now, my love. Anybody on YouTube that's $50 ready and they want to get these books right now, just drop a 1. Thank you for that gold coin. All right, I just gave Fee and Mandy the Cash App. Shout out to everybody that ordered. Somebody said you fucking me up with that agent shit, bro. It's real, man. Shout out to Kai. The real Takithia, Nicole. Where you at, sweetie? You still in here? All right, yo. Moose really did order the books. Moose just sent me a screenshot. Moose really did order the books. Shout out to Moose. Where you at, Moose? You in the chat still? I'm clearing your name, Moose. Yeah, I got it, Takivia. What's your email? Moose won't weird. Moose really did get it. Send it to me in my DMs so I can copy and paste it. Send it to me in my messages so I can copy and paste it, sweetheart. Will you put the book 50? Send me in my messages so I can send it to you. I don't want people to start trying to take your email. You already just paid on Cash App. You said 55. Shout out to you. All right. I'm sending it now, sweetie. Takithia, I just sent your books, love. Grand Rising. Yeah, we've been out here for about 3 hours, man. We about to get off now, though. Who just sent that 55 to me, yo? Mandy, I just got yours. You sent the Cash App. Screenshot me. Screenshot me like this in my DM of your Cash App. Like that. Mandy, I got yours. Thank you too, Susie Q. Mandy, DM me your email so I can send you the books right now. Star 5. DM me your email so I can send y'all the books. Let me see. Verdell Jackson. Let me follow you real quick and see what we can do. Let's see. Not you, Siri. All right, Mandy, I'm sending yours right now at Yahoo. If you don't see it in your regular folder, check your spam, Mandy. I just sent it to you, Mandy. Thank you, sweetie. And Star 5, I'm sending yours right now. Chat, is there anybody else, what's good, that want to get these books? Anybody else that's $50 ready? Yo, whoever Verdell Jackson is, who gave you a Cash App, gang? This is our first message. You ain't even get my Cash App, bro. Don't come up here talking about, oh, you went another page. I've been telling y'all niggas the whole live, them fake pages. If it's not this page, it's not me. I've been saying that shit the whole live. So don't try to run that game. I ain't going for it. They ain't got nothing to, if you was talking to another nigga that ain't live and you done sent your money, they ain't got nothing to do with me. All right, Starfire, I just sent it. I've been telling y'all that shit. Amanda, you got yours? All right, for sure. All right, chat, man. I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Make sure y'all pull up on me around about 3-4 o'clock. Yes, you can DM me the purchase later. Yo, later on today, we will be live talking about how to create high frequency experiences and understanding the natural laws of dissimulation. This life is technology. If you understand the technology, you can become good at operating in life. All right, so we're going to break down the natural law of dissimulation so you can see it in real time, how to manipulate it. All right, so you don't want to miss that. 3:30 to 4 o'clock p.m. All right, this is what time I'm going to come on Eastern time. All right, 3:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern time. Look for me around them times. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.